in the mix for sure. But a lot of other things were close to ideal, and even right down to the conversations about Banky being a guy that could finish the game for us. That was before the game even started. But my favorite part of the game was just Liam and Fish kind of had something going on there where they were communicating, and Liam really kind of settled in, kind of took it into a one pitch at a time approach, and his command got really good, and the stuff was outstanding as well. So that middle part of the game, the way Liam was throwing, was my favorite part, even though you didn't ask.
Well, so glad that you brought up the communication part. So many times, you've mentioned before, they're roommates, Fisher and Doyle. For Andrew just to come in, just take about 4 steps towards the mound, shout out something specific, and then go back to where he was at first. That kind of communication, that kind of support, I'm sure, can be a difference maker.
No, it is, and I think when you kind of get into a situation where pressure can be perceived or the fire's a little hotter, the competition increases, I think you got to lean on your teammates. You can't get to where you want to go alone. And then the other thing, like any relationship, communication is a huge part of the foundation. And the other thing is there's been a little bit of, just without hiding it, there's been a little bit of question mark. Is Liam tipping anything off to hitters? And I don't know that it's happened a ton. I think a lot of hitters are just selling out to a high fastball, as you saw the foul home run out of a guy who normally doesn't hit a high fastball. So part of it is approach from the other team, but also part of it is every team's looking for an edge. So make sure you're tight. All the nuts and bolts are screwed tightly. And so that was a part of how they were communicating as well.
Liam looked like he was a lot more active in terms of just moving around between pitches, walking down off the back of the mound and then back up the hill. And at times it looked like he was getting his grip set while he was walking behind the mound. Was that a conscious effort to perhaps hide how he might be working his left hand to grip a ball, whether it be two seams or whatever?
Absolutely, and there's a lot of guys that would get sped up or rattled that there was even the concept of somebody trying to look into his glove or get his grips based off hand or forearm or whatever it might be, and Liam's just not that kind of guy. And then the other thing is some people, when they're out there and they've got 8,000 people staring at them, the game's on ESPN, they get a little sped up and they don't even realize some of the things they're doing. But yeah, he made a conscious effort, which again, you got to be secure in your own skin and you got to slow the game down a little bit to do that. And I think it really allowed him to also take a deep breath and just focus on that one pitch that he was about to make. And it was a special effort overall. But again, in particular in the middle of the game, I think what can't get lost in that, though, is at the beginning of the game, him managing some really tough situations with guys, at third base or in scoring position, and keeping it a one-run game on the scoreboard tally as far as Miami of Ohio is concerned.
Yeah, you got 2 on in the first. They have the go-ahead run at third, another runner in scoring position, got some huge outs, and then also did such a great job of settling down in those middle innings. To go from averaging 20 pitches or so per inning the first 3 to then come out and stick an 11-pitch inning, so big in terms of just being able to extend his time on the mound.
Yeah, and I think it helped us, for today. There was parts of that game where you didn't know quite the way it was going to go, but we wanted to get Breedlove some action. He's going to be a guy that needs to come in and get a right-handed hitter out for us at a crucial time. And, of course, every out is crucial this time of year. But I think for him to get out there was big because his fastball was good, the breaking ball was not. And probably a little bit of that was just he was really amped up. You could see that. So maybe he's a little more calm and a little more comfortable the next time around. And then Banky, it hasn't been a picture-perfect year, but this is a new season. This isn't the regular season or the conference tournament. It's not his sophomore or freshman year. It's the postseason, and I think he's got a lot of experience to call on, watching from the sidelines, but also being on the mound, and he was excellent last night.
By comparison, your team first trip to the lineup against Katsky, who's been so special this year for them, I think is a total of 3 hits, including the solo shot, which was huge for Reese Chapman. But then that second trip through the order, he's averaging essentially 12 pitches the first 2 innings, and then he doesn't get out of the 4th inning. What was it in terms of the team drawing walks, not helping him out by chasing pitches?
Yeah, I sometimes, you want to be complimentary of the fans because of so many reasons, John, but in all sincerity, the crowd got involved, and he's a kid, with all due respect. I thought he was unflappable, but I do think the crowd was a factor. They're breathing down your neck here at this stadium. It was loud, and then our hitters the second time through, based off some communication and I think calming down a little bit, I think they had a better approach the second time through, which is what you want. You want it to be the more you get to see a guy, the better you are, and you don't have control over the pitcher, because we know Liam got stronger as he went on, but for our hitters, they got stronger as well, as they got a little more comfortable of like, why does this guy have 11 wins? There's a reason, so how am I going to attack it? And they did an excellent job the second time through, as you mentioned.
So you get to this winner's bracket game. It's Cincinnati. You know the Bearcats bring chaos. That's the word you used. It's so appropriate yesterday on full display against Wake Forest. What do you see when you look at the Bearcats and their ability just to get out there and fight?
The Bearcats have a lot of energy in the dugout, a lot of celebrating and chanting, and that's just kind of part of their niche. And then on offense, to quote their philosophy, they want to play fast, which it's not basketball, so you can't push the ball at the floor, but they want it to appear like things are going really fast by running, slashing, bunting, of course, hit and run, again, celebrating every little thing that they do right, and kind of make it seem chaotic. And that's their offensive approach that we'll have to defend against today. And then on the mound will be a left-handed pitcher that we tried to get here as a grad transfer from Cal State Bakersfield, and just didn't work out academically. He ended up at Cincinnati and has done a great job for them. So I don't know that he's quite the same as Byers, the kid who was the closer for Miami of Ohio, who finished the game yesterday. But we'll kind of pick off with a shorter in stature lefty that can move the ball around against you.
And as far as Marcus Phillips, without a doubt, it's been a work in progress. How do you think he stacks up, one, against the lineup, as well as the challenge that will be slowing down their running game, if indeed they get on?
Yeah, and inevitably there'll be some guys that reach base. It's a lineup that's kind of unique. You got the one lefty at the top, and then 8 righties after that. So it'll just be interesting to see how that plays out against our whole pitching staff and what those kids bring to the table. We, of course, have called on video and watched some of yesterday, so we have a general idea. But fortunately, because of Liam, we've got a lot of weapons available behind Marcus, but he'll take the ball and lead us into battle. And all year long, he's done that well. He's done it consistently. There's been some days that have gone better than others, but his maturity has really shined and shown through each time he's gotten that opportunity to get out there and pitch. And, last year he was able to get a taste of postseason action here and there, but I can assure you he did not pitch as much as he wanted to, and here's his opportunity today.
And speaking of opportunity, it was an outstanding Friday night crowd, and now perfect opportunity for an incredible, perhaps even better Saturday night crowd.
Yeah, I say this and I'll mess it up, but I'll say it anyway. The weather should be a little bit better. You don't know if that deters a few people away. There's a few less pro wrestlers on our campus today and not over at Thompson Bowling. And then, of course, the stakes increase every day you push forward in this tournament. And of course, you've already kind of mentioned we're playing an outstanding team from the Big 12 Conference. So there's a lot of reasons for folks to come out to the game and watch and be entertained. But hopefully last night, and man, that game against Indiana last year, our fans need to realize that they can make a true impact on this game.
Outstanding start to the Knoxville Regional. Coach, good luck tonight against the Bearcats.
Thanks so much, John.
Pay the order of hope, promise, tomorrow. For years, the Tennessee Lottery has written some pretty big checks, but it turns out that our biggest winner continues to be education. In fact, we've raised more than $7.8 billion and provided more than 2 million scholarships and grants for Tennessee students. Learn more about how lottery dollars are making a difference at tnlottery.com. It's game-changing, life-changing fun.
UT fans know it takes teamwork to win. And when you choose Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, you can get it all. Medical, dental, vision, and wellness from a mission-driven company that has been right here for over 75 years. So you get the simplicity of one card and the peace of mind of one team working together for your health wherever you go. Now that is a huge win. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee.
Hey Vols fans, it's always game on at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. And like the best games, a lot can happen here in about 15 minutes. Like expert oil changes. They're quick, but never rushed. And you can stay in your car while we do the work. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. Visit valvoline.com/volunteers to find your nearest location and access exclusive fan savings.
It's springtime in East Tennessee, and that can only mean one thing: baseball. I'm Dr. Matt Rapay, sports medicine surgeon with Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. We may not be on the diamond with your little leaguers, but rest assured we're in the dugout and ready when you need us. At KOC, our walk-in clinic is open after hours when active kids and busy parents need us most. Check us out at kocortho.com.
Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Orthopedic surgeons for the UT Athletics Department since 1949.
University of Tennessee Baseball on the Vol Network.
The teams that meet this evening, Tennessee and Cincinnati, both turned in outstanding performances on the opening day of the Knoxville Regional. The Volunteers got after a top pitcher early and saw their own ace settle in with a remarkable effort to work past the Red Hawks of Miami, Ohio, 9-2. The Bearcats amped up the pressure and jumped on Wake Forest right out of the chute to build a big lead and had an answer for every attempt to rally by the Demon Deacons en route to an impressive 11-6 victory. So tonight, it's the Big Orange and their bats versus the all-gas, no-brakes approach by the team from the Queen City in Ohio. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. That's 10 seconds for a station ID from Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
This is WNML-FM Friendsville, WNML-AM Knoxville, a Cumulus station, your home for University of Tennessee sports.
It's a winner's bracket showdown between Tennessee and Cincinnati in Game 4 of the Knoxville Regional. Starting lineups and our first pitcher coming up next as you listen to the leadoff man. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Treat your taste buds to a world of sweet indulgence with Old South Candy. Locally owned Old South Candy offers a tantalizing array of delicious and intriguing flavors that will leave you craving for more. From classic chocolate to peanut butter fudge, orange cream, we've got a flavor for every fudge fanatic. Looking for the perfect gift? Old South Candy's the sweetest way to say thank you. Family, employees, and customers, it's handmade with care. It's a treat that speaks volumes. Visit oldsouthcandy.com today and experience the magic of small batch.
One child at a time.
Over 50 years experience, CRS Exteriors, the name you can trust for all your exterior home renovations. Locally owned and operated, CRS provides expert craftsmanship, superior products, windows, siding, doors, roofing, and you'll always get hassle-free, honest pricing, 12 months interest-free financing. 670-8823. Call today.
Price the rest, but call the best at CRS Exteriors.
At His Security Technology, we are celebrating dads and grads. Did you know that His Security Technology not only delivers superior security solutions, we're also an authorized Sonos dealer. Take advantage of special savings now on select Sonos products. For your grad, the popular Roam 2 portable smart speaker, and for dad, say Happy Father's Day with the Sonos soundbar and sub. On sale through June 15th. Need it installed? We can do that too. Stop by our showroom, chat us up online, hissecurity.com, or give us a call, 865-474-9495.
The Sports Animal.
Tennessee bats first. Cincinnati, the home team. The Eastman starting lineups. Shortstop number 6, Gavin Keelan leads it off for the Volunteers, followed by first baseman number 11, Andrew Fisher. Batting third in center field, number 9, Hunter Ensley. In the cleanup spot, left fielder number 16, Dalton Bargo. Batting fifth at second base, number 1, Dean Curley. Batting sixth in right field, number 13, Reese Chapman. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 30, Levi Clark. Batting eighth and catching, number 5, Cannon Peebles. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 4, Manny Marin. Starting for the Volunteers, right-hander Marcus Phillips. Let's tell you about senior number 51 left-hander Kellen O'Connor as he starts for Cincinnati. He is 5'10", 185 pounds from Portland, Oregon. Came here after a lengthy stay at Cal State Bakersfield. On the season, 3-2, a 4.68 earned run average, making his 17th appearance, his 12th start. He has 1 complete game and 2 saves. 65 in the third inning, 61 hits, 38 runs, 34 earned. In 65 and a third, he has struck out 56. He's walked 20. He's allowed 12 doubles and leads the staff as he has surrendered 14 home runs. Opponents hit .251 against Kellen O'Connor. So again, those are the Eastman starting lineups, and they're brought to you by our good friends at Food City, UT Recycling and Waste Connections, Remember to put your plastic drinking cups and bottles in the recycling barrels when you visit Lindsey Nelson Stadium, Robert M. Lindsey Field. Remember, good sports always give back. So Tennessee wearing the road gray pants, the orange jerseys, and the orange hats. And it would be perhaps their Sunday best. It's the cream-colored uniforms for Cincinnati, and it's time for If you're thinking about getting new countertops, call the pros at Smoky Mountain Tops. Quality, service, dedication, SmokyMountainTops.com. Into his windup. The pitch fouled away. Strike 2 to Keelan. Gavin wears the number 6, a junior, his first year at Tennessee. 5'11", 187 pounds from Milton, Wisconsin. Hitting .354 for the season. Second on the team with 15 home runs, 44 runs batted in. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball. Into left center it goes, and it's a leadoff single for Tennessee. It's the quick turn at first for Keelan. They had the heavy shift around towards first, and he hit it just to the right of the third baseman.
Yeah, great swing that started off for Keelan. Like you said, John, everybody on the infield was to the right side of second, and he found the gap in left. Nothing better than beating the shift.
So it is 1 on to start the ball game for the Big Orange, and here is Andrew Fisher. Keelan was 2 for 4 with a run batted in, 2 runs scored, and a walk drawn in last night's game. Here's Andrew Fisher, .337 the average, leads the Southeastern Conference with 22 home runs. He's driven in 56, and he takes a fastball high, ball 1, 91 on the heater from O'Connor. 14 doubles for the junior from New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. Keelan gets the lead from first. Again, a shift around towards first by the infield. Pitch misses low, and it's 2-0. So the shortstop is playing straight up the middle. I mean, right behind second base. If you're going home plate, pitcher's mound to center field, he's maybe one step to the first base side. Second baseman halfway between first and second, and the first baseman obviously holding Gavin Keelan. Third baseman is halfway between third and second, the lone man on the left side of the infield. So it's 2-0 to Andrew Fisher. And the pitch misses high, and it's ball 3. 1 for 5 in last night's game. Got on base a couple of times. Scored a run for Tennessee. Also had his 56th run batted in. 3-0 the count. Pitch, letter high, strike on the inside corner. Again, 91 on the fastball. Sun breaking through. It's not as bright today as it was yesterday, as you've got overcast skies, partly cloudy. Pitch misses low, ball 4. So a leadoff single, a walk to Andrew Fisher, and the 2 lefties in the lineup for Tennessee to start. The Vols 9 are both on for Hunter Ensley.
Yeah, John, and as you said, a little bit different tonight, a little bit warmer, but the biggest change for me is, hey, there's a little bit of wind to left. I love to see that. Those porches might be getting a little action today.
Tennessee won 9-2 against Miami, Ohio. Cincinnati jumped on Wake Forest early and won 11-6. So now Keelan at second, Fisher at first, and Hunter Ensley takes a big cut. Swing and a foul tip at home plate for strike 1. Hunter was 2 for 4 with a walk, run batted in, run scored. Leads the team with a .356 average, 10 home runs, tops for Tennessee with 62 runs batted in. Also sets the pace with 17 doubles. Everybody plays back on the infield, 2 on to start this top of the first for Tennessee. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Third baseman Cross playing off the line. Not as deep as they are up the middle. Hunter Ensley takes a pitch high and outside, and he works ahead in the count.
O'Connor maybe have a little bit struggling early on after that Keelan hit, not finding it, missing up a lot, leaving that arm behind him.
Right-handed batter for Tennessee. Where's the number 9? Pitch outside, 3-1. Redshirt senior, 6'1", 197 pounds. Huntington, Tennessee's own Hunter Ensley. Fisher, his lead from first. Keelan stakes himself to a few steps well off a second. Ball 4, take your base, and Tennessee has loaded them up to start the ball game. Quick trip to the mound by the catcher and the third baseman. And Dalton Bargo will have a chance to give Tennessee the lead. So a quick conversation. The catcher, Jack Natili. Third baseman, Conference Player of the Year, Carrington Cross. Trying to get Kellen O'Connor on track. It is lefty versus lefty. Dalton Bargo, 1 for 4, a run batted in, a run scored, a walk drawn in last night's win over Miami, Ohio. It's lefty versus lefty. First pitch to the left fielder is a strike, letter high, and it's 0-1. Dalton wears the number 16. Junior, 6'1", 195 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska. Ensley at first, Fisher at second, Gavin Keelan at third. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball. Drove that one right into his right foot. And it's quickly strike 2 to Dalton Bargo.
Yeah, John, one of those things tonight. We did so well last night, situational hitting. See if Bargo can find something. Hey, a knock would be great, but all we need here is something out to the outfield. There's a big gap right where the shortstop is with that shift on.
Again, they load up the right side. Now they move the third baseman halfway between second and third. Check swing. Good eye by Bargo. He didn't chase as they work low and outside, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Tennessee left fielder. A single by Keelan. Back-to-back walks to Fisher and Ensley. And there's a ball at every base. Here's the pitch to Bargo. Low, 2-2. Dalton again ready. 14 home runs, 40 runs batted in, 14 doubles and a triple. Here's the 2-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss. Fastball up is a strikeout. That's a big out for O'Connor. And there's 1 down, bases loaded for Dean Curley.
A great meeting right there from Carrington Cross. I don't know what he said out there, but it seemed to work. O'Connor a little bit more comfortable that at bat.
Dean Curley, bases loaded walk to drive in a run last night. Walked twice. Run batted in was his 42nd. He's hitting .310. 12 homers, 42 runs batted in as he climbs in from the right side. Catcher sets the target low and outside, and the pitch misses. 91 on the fastball. He threw to his mitt, but again, the catcher was set up low and away. Bearcats go double play depth up the middle. A little bit closer in on the corners. Curley, swing and a chopper foul towards third. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dean wears the number 1. 6'3" sophomore, 218 pounds from Laverne, California. A teammate at every base with 1 out in this top of the first. He's got a lot of room to work with in right center, as well as down the left field line. The left-hander comes set, working to the right-handed batter. Here's his pitch. Misses outside again, and it's 2-1. It has been a pretty breezy day today. Not near as windy now that the game is underway, but the flags are stirring, and it is moving across the outfield from right to left. Pitch, line in the air towards center field. That'll get down for a hit. 1 run is in. They're going to send another run home. They throw to second. It's a 2-run single for Dean Curley. And Tennessee leads here in the first. Keelan scores. Fisher follows. Ensley stops at second. Runs batted in 43 and 44. And Dean Curley has Tennessee on top 2-0 with a big single to right.
Way to go, Dean. Not the hardest hit ball, but it found the hole out there. I thought they actually had a play at home right there, but hey, a throw to second lets Fisher score nice and easy.
So now here's Reese Chapman. He drove in 3 of Tennessee's 9 runs last night. And so it goes back to lefty versus lefty. Ensley at second, Curley at first, and the first pitch to Chapman is a fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Reese runs batted in 3 straight innings, was 1 for 2. The home run, a solo shot. Swing and a miss. Big cut comes up empty as they came inner part of the plate with a slider. He had a sac fly, also had a run scored. 1 out, 2 in, 2 on for Tennessee, top of the first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout. Both outs for O'Connor have been strikeouts. So it's 2 down for Levi Clark. Levi Clark looking for his first NCAA tournament hit. Was 0 for 4 in last night's game. 9 home runs, 32 runs batted in for the freshman from Marietta, Georgia. Again, Ensley at second, Curley at first, and the pitch is swung through for strike 1. Levi Clark was thinking perhaps double digits in the home run total with that swing.
He was trying to get every bit of that one, and no doubt from the freshman. Swinging it good last night, just right to people.
Check a second. Pitch on its way. Misses low, skips into the catcher. Pops out in Tilley's glove, but he keeps it in front of him. Chapman, out number 2, wears the number 13, a junior, 6'1", 224 pounds from Parker, Colorado. Now up to 51 runs batted in with the 3 that he plated last night. 13 home runs for the third-year Volunteer. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 in, 2 out for Levi Clark. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Levi wears the number 30, catcher, infielder, outfielder. He has found a home as Tennessee's DH, 6'1", 211 pounds. Swing and a miss as he chased a pitch off the plate, lower part of the zone. And that evens the count at 2-2. Again, ton of room down the left field line, also down the right field line. Everybody plays back on the infield as Cincinnati plays for the last out, top of the first. Pitch popped up, fouled out of play. Most velocity we've seen from O'Connor, 92 on that fastball.
O'Connor actually has a really lively arm and throws the changeup quite well. Need him just see him maybe get a little bit more focus in, but the balls have kind of had him rattled early on.
Clark again. Ready, catcher sets up outer part of the plate. Pitch on its way. Fouled away again. Towards right. It remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Levi out of the box, now back in. Ensley returns to second. Dean Curley back to first. 2 runs for Tennessee in the top half of this first inning to start the ball game. Check a second. They work behind the base runner. Second baseman Mitchell came in behind Ensley. Throw was on target, but they essentially just chased him back to the bag. Next offering. Swing and a foul ball. Bounder towards the third base dugout. Housing the Cincinnati Bearcats. Another 2-2 pitch, spoiled by Levi Clark. Once again, Levi right back in his spot. The left-hander takes a look. Ensley at second. Next offering. Ball hit a mile high, foul ground, first base side. That will reach the seats. Another fastball from the starter for the Bearcats.
Levi put in a good battle up there, just kind of fouling off pitches he doesn't like that much, waiting for that pitch or that area he wants to hit that ball in.
Again, the left-hander ready. He winds and fires. Swing and a slow roller towards third once more. Clark takes a step across home plate. Quick circuit back to the batter's box. Climbs back in from the right side. Right-handed batter for Tennessee. Left-hander on the mound for Cincinnati. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, outside, ball 3. He's worked it full. Levi back in. Here's the payoff pitch. High ball 4. Clark will take his base, and the inning continues. It's a third walk this inning by O'Connor. And Cannon Peebles will get a turn. His team on top 2-0, and the base is loaded.
Yeah, and if Peebles can get a hit right here, we'll look back to that moment and that Levi Clark 11-pitch at-bat.
Cannon Peebles will hit from the right side against the lefty. He was 2 for 4. Both hits were doubles, had a run scored in last night's win. Pitch line in the air towards left center field. A diving effort and a catch is made by Pitts in center. Took runs away from Tennessee with an incredible effort. So again, it was Pitts in center, Derek Pitts. An incredible grab, but Tennessee, the Volunteers, send 8 to the plate. And for the Big Orange, it's 2 runs on 2 hits with 3 men left. It's Tennessee 2, Cincinnati coming to bat. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Are you ready to stop living life on the sidelines? Then call Be the Younger You. Right now, they're offering a spring into summer event with 20% off, where you go in and you meet with one of their counselors and you learn how to eat effectively. So it's going to reduce your inflammation. In fact, most people lose about 20 to 30 pounds in the first month. You can come off of some of your medications. You can lose the weight. You can keep that weight off and not have to go back. Give them a call today, 865-498-3000, or visit BeTheYoungerYou.com.
Results may vary.
Sun, fun, and tires that keep up with your best adventures. Get ready for summer, Michelin style. Between May 15th and June 17th, shop Fleet Tire and get up to $60 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 or more new Michelin passenger or light truck tires totaling $900 or more. Tire purchases totaling $899 or less get $40. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire on East Woodland Avenue.
The Sports Animal.
Right-hander Marcus Phillips, a junior, wears the number 23, 6'4", 246 pounds, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. His second year at Tennessee, played first at Iowa Western Community College. 3-4 on the season, a 3.64 earned run average, making his 16th appearance, his 16th start. Has 1 complete game. Second on the staff with 71 2/3 innings, 63 hits, 38 runs, 29 earned. In 71 2/3, he has struck out 85. He's walked 28. Marcus has allowed 15 doubles, 9 home runs. Opponents hit .232 against Marcus Phillips. And the lineup for Cincinnati: And that's the Big 12 Player of the Year. Third baseman number 2, Carrington Cross, will lead it off. He'll be followed by the catcher, number 7, Jack Natili. Batting third at first base, number 25, Quentin Coates. Batting fourth in left field, number 21, Cal Sefcik. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 44, Tommy O'Connor. Batting sixth in center field, number 42, Derek Pitts, who made the great grab in center. Batting seventh at second base, number 3, Christian Mitchell. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 19, Charlie Niehaus. And batting ninth in right field, number 4, Donovan Ford. So that is the lineup for Cincinnati. So it is a right-handed batter to begin. And here is the first pitch from Marcus Phillips, and it misses inside, ball 1. Cross 0 for 3, a run batted in, walk drawn, and a sac fly in yesterday's win over Wake Forest. Looks at a called strike there, and that evens the count at 1. For the season, .393 average, 12 homers, 50 runs batted in. Ground ball, third base side, it's backhanded by Keelan. The throw to first won't be in time. Heck of an effort got by Marin, who was playing up at third. Great backhanded grab by Gavin Keelan. Did everything he could to get it to first in time. But it is an infield single for Cross. And that'll put a man on for the catcher, Jack Natili.
And just what Cincinnati wanted to do. And you saw a little taste of it right now. But a lot of speed on this team. Carrington Cross got down that line very quick and look for a little action on the bases from this team.
Yeah, they lead the country in bunt singles. And they're one of the tops in stolen bases. And the first pitch is a breaking ball, misses just outside. Cross wears the number 2, a redshirt senior, 6 feet tall, 215-pound, from Brownsburg, Indiana. 131 of 145 stealing bases. It is a spin and a toss to first by Phillips. Natili, 1 for 2. Had a couple of walks, run batted in, run scored, stolen base, and a sac fly. Pitch misses low, 2-0. Natili hitting .342 for the season, 9 homers, 51 runs batted in. Second on the team in home runs, leads the team in RBI. He wears the number 7, a sophomore, 6'3", 198 pounds, from Benicia, Pennsylvania. Pitch by Phillips, misses outside. And the count now 3-0. So Tennessee got the first 3 on to start the ball game. It's an infield hit, and now a 3-0 count in terms of the first 2 against Phillips. Pitch outside and low, ball 4. And the tying runs are on to start the ball game, or I should say to start the bottom of the first. So less than ideal as Tennessee looks for 2. And here is the 3-hitter. Quentin Coates, right-handed hitting first baseman. It's Cross at second. Natili, the tying run at first. First pitch is a check swing. He went around. Home plate umpire says it was strike 1. Coates, 6 homers, 15 runs batted in. .314 average. 1 for 4. A home run, 2 runs batted in, scored twice, also worked a walk. Bearcats hit 3 home runs yesterday in their 11-6 win over Wake Forest. Breaking ball misses low and outside, and that's 1-1.
And Marcus Phillips needs to make an adjustment. Every pitch he's missed so far has been glove side, a little bit of a yank. If I'm him, I'm looking to set up Peebles inside right here.
Check swing, he went around, strike 2 to the batter, 1-2 the count. Two on, bottom of the first. Tennessee leads 2-0. Bearcats threatening. Breaking ball misses low, 2-2. Coates, spell the last name Coats. Where's the number 25? He is a freshman, 6'3", 225 pounds from Olathe, Kansas. So from Big 12 country, playing for Cincinnati in the Big 12. Cannon Peebles going to make his way from the mound as he's called out there by Marcus Phillips. So a ground ball to the left side to start the bottom of the first, and then a walk followed. And now Phillips trying to get a big out here. The first out. Coates back in. Pitch by Phillips. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That's sizable in terms of out number one. And it's 2 on, 1 out for Cal Sefcik. He's the left fielder. You spell the last name Sefcik. He was 0 for 3 with a run scored, walked twice yesterday. Cal wears the number 21, a sophomore, 6 feet tall, 220 pounds from Palos Heights, Illinois. And Phillips will very deliberately step off the rubber, turn and throw to second, where Dean Curley is there to make the catch. Marcus delivers. Pitch misses inside, ball one. 97 on that offering to the fourth hitter for head coach Jordan Bischel. His second year at Cincinnati, was at Central Michigan before joining and taking over the Bearcats program. Sweeping curveball drops in for a called strike. 1-1. Infield plays back, outfield straight away. Pitch drilled down the right field line, but slicing out of play, and that's strike two to the batter. 2 runs, 2 hits for Tennessee. No runs, a hit. 2 men on, 1 out for Cincinnati. Bottom of the first. The outfield for the Volunteers, the lineup identical to what we saw last night. Dalton Bargo in left, Hunter Inslee in center, Reese Chapman in right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses just low as they work inside. 2-2 the count. The infield third to first is Manny Marin, Gavin Keelan, Dean Curley, and Andrew Fisher. And the battery for the Big Orange, Cannon Peebles behind the plate. Marcus Phillips on the hill for the University of Tennessee. Pitch line in the air towards center field, ranging over is Hunter Inslee. He'll make the catch of the line drive, and that's out number 2. So it's 2 down.
Right place, right time, where they're not a bad swing right there. But Inslee just having to take 2 steps to his right to make that catch. Big second out for Marcus.
Here is the designated hitter, number 44, Tommy O'Connor. Didn't play in the win yesterday against Wake Forest. He's the lone left-handed batter in the lineup. 249 the average, a senior. Here's the first pitch from Phillips. Swing and a foul ball towards the Tennessee dugout on the first base side, and it's strike 1. 7 home runs. He's tied for third. 30 runs batted in. 14 doubles. He is a first baseman. Pitch by Phillips. Fastball misses high and outside. 1-1 the count. 6'3", 235 pounds from Martinsville, Indiana. Tennessee 2, Cincinnati nothing. Bearcats runners first and second. Ball's playing for the last out, bottom of the first. Pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to the batter. Phillips, the right-hander. Eyes the target set by Peebles against the left-handed hitting DH. And it'll be a spin and a toss to second. Keelan, the shortstop, takes the throw as the Volunteers pull that shortstop over to the first base side of second. So Tennessee doing this much more than they have earlier in the season, and that's the heavy shift towards right. Count remains 1-2. Here's the pitch. High and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 97 on the heater from Phillips. O'Connor. Back in from the left side. Pitch by Phillips. Swing and a miss, strike 3. An infield hit, a walk, 2 on, nobody out, but Phillips sets down the next 3 in a row. 2 strikeouts in that stretch for the Bearcats. No runs, a hit, 2 men left after the first inning. It's Tennessee 2, Cincinnati nothing. This is Tennessee Baseball.
There's no doubt the Vols play with a lot of heart. At Covenant Health, we do too. In fact, our healthcare team is the strongest in East Tennessee, treating more hearts with the best results, getting you back in the game faster. Whether that's work, family, or your life's next big play. Because your heart doesn't just beat for you. It beats for the people and moments that matter most. Covenant Health gives you more than care. We give you strength. Covenant Health Heart. Let our strength be yours.
Ready to conquer your lawn this season? Spartan Mowers has your back with huge spring savings. Right now, get up to $2,500 off select Spartan Mowers with rebates starting at $1,000. Whether you're upgrading or buying your first zero turn, there's never been a better time to go to Spartan. Hurry, these savings won't last long. Visit watersequipmentco.com today and unleash your inner warrior. Waters Equipment, 865-238-9000, proud supporters of the UT Vols.
The Sports Animal.
Tennessee leads 2-0 against Cincinnati. I'm John Wilkerson with Vol for Life Redmond Walsh. Manny Marin was the only Tennessee Volunteer that didn't get a turn last inning, so it will be the third baseman to lead it off, and then back to the top of the order. Shortstop Gavin Keelan and first baseman Andrew Fisher. This update brought to you by your local Ag Pro John Deere dealers in Tennessee, your home team for all your equipment needs. Manny Marin, 0 for 3 with a walk in last night's win. Had a run scored, hitting .276. Right-handed batter against the lefty. And the first pitch, called strike on the outside corner, even though the ball popped out of the catcher's mitt. Kellen O'Connor starts him off with a strike.
Yeah, always a tough one as a hitter when the catcher doesn't catch the ball and it gets called a strike. But, hey, when it's right down the middle, there's not a lot you can do.
Pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Shortstop, a backhanded play. Strong throw to first. And he gets it there in time to get the out. Nice play by Niehaus. And that's out number 1.
That's a solid swing by Marin there, but Niehaus backhanding the hole. Like you said, John, very strong arm right there to get Marin at first.
Marin, a freshman, 6'1", 181 pounds from Hialeah, Florida. He's out number 1 in this top of the second. Here's Gavin Keelan. Single to left center to start the ball game. Scored the first of 2 runs for Tennessee last inning. Lefty versus lefty. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Gavin with his base hit. Now hitting .358 to Hunter Ensley's .356.
Yeah, the race continues, John.
Back and forth they go. Pitch on its way. Misses high. 2-0. 15 home runs, 44 runs batted in, also 11 doubles, and a team-high 3 triples. Keelan now 3 for 5 in Tennessee's NCAA tournament. Takes a pitch just outside, and he works ahead in the count 3-0. The tournament that right now is 9 team at-bats deep. O'Connor kicks and delivers, ball rocketed into right field. That'll get down for a hit. Big turn at first for Keelan. And he leads off to second, or I should say, with 1 out. It's a runner at first, as he's now 2 for 2 in tonight's ball game. And Andrew Fisher, a walk and a run scored last inning. He'll hit with 1 out, 1 on.
Yeah, and Keelan right there, inside fastball, just gets the barrel out, drives that thing down the line. He's seeing the ball very well right now.
Third hit for Tennessee. For Fisher, the walk drawn adds to his team lead. He's walked 59 times, and this is game number 61 for the Big Orange. Pitch misses high. Ball 1. Another left-handed batter against the lefty. And, of course, Andrew has already punched his ticket, reaching safely in all 61 games for Tennessee this season.
Yeah, Andrew Fisher's favorite movie has to be Moneyball, just always on base.
O'Connor checks the runner at first. Pitch, a strike on the inside corner. Belt high. 1-1. To the first team All-SEC first baseman, Andrew Fisher. Associate head coach Josh Elander, the engineer of the Tennessee offense, in the box at third. Pitch by the left-hander. Tails outside. 2-1 as the fastball misses. Ross Kivett, returning to the staff this season, handles the coaching duties at first. Shortstop playing straight up the middle. Second baseman halfway between first and second. And Coates holds the runner at first. And it's a very deliberate step and a throw over by O'Connor. Tennessee as a team is 52 for 69 stealing bases. They steal a ton of bases. They also handle opposing base runners well. Cincinnati has thrown out a third of the runners trying to score against them. Swing and a miss. As Fisher swings through that pitch. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on, top of the second. Tennessee leads 2-0 against Cincinnati in this winner's bracket game in the Knoxville Regional. Pitch, check, swing. Slow roller foul towards first. It remains 2-2.
Yeah, John, the Cincinnati team plays very different than most SEC teams. A lot of more small ball, a lot more running. Great defense. They're comped in the SEC. They play a lot like this Kentucky team.
So Andrew Fisher backs out of the box, fastening the gloves. Home plate umpire Wilson Rayner says wind the clock. Next offering, swinging a foul ball straight back. We've seen the fastball work 90 to 92. And as you mentioned, Redmond, a lot of movement on what he throws home.
Yeah, a lot of movement right there. I think Fisher's kicking himself a little bit. He seemed to be all over that one and just fouled it straight back.
Ground ball to short to start the inning. Gavin Keelan, his second hit of the ball game. He's the runner at first with 1 out. Andrew Fisher continues to work against O'Connor. And he will step and fire to first. Keelan back in standing. Gavin is 6 for 8 stealing bases. And again, with the lefty on the mound, can throw a wet blanket on trying to put runners in motion. 2-2 misses down and in. And that runs the count full. Fisher, a quick step out of the box. Quick word or two for Hunter Inslee, who's waiting on deck. And so now, a payoff pitch situation. Another step and a toss to first. This one more of the obligatory, very deliberate move as to anything with pepper on it.
Yeah, just keeping him a little honest over there at first.
So Keelan quickly back out to his lead. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play. Did come with a fastball. Upper part of the zone, outer part of the plate. And I think Fisher is going back for a little better grip on the bat handle.
And Fisher, one of the best things he does outside of just playing baseball is he's a great communicator. You heard Vitello talking to you earlier, communication with Doyle last night, but even right here, communicating with Inslee. What pitches am I seeing? What's the look like? Hey, change up here, fastball there. Constant communication just to give those guys a look ahead of what they're going to face.
Back in from the left side. Two-hitter for head coach Tony Vitello, Andrew Fisher. Another 3-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for O'Connor, and that's out number 2 in the inning. Two down for Hunter Inslee. Hunter worked a walk. One of the 3 Volunteers left on after Tennessee grabbed a 2-0 lead. Right-handed batter against the southpaw for Cincinnati. Tennessee 2, the Bearcats nothing. Catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. Another step and a fire to first. Hunter has walked twice, also has a pair of hits in this Knoxville regional. Pitch, lifted foul, out of play, first base side, strike 1. The Tennessee center fielder. Cal Sefcik is the left fielder. Pitts, we've seen his glove work in center. Ford is in right. And then the infield third to first is Cross, Niehaus, Mitchell, and Coates. Catcher again slides to the outside part of the plate. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Natilli is the catcher, and Kellen O'Connor. Tennessee 8 men to the plate in the first inning. Scored twice, left the bases loaded. He was helped out by a great diving catch in left center by his center fielder. Pitch, strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to Inslee. Great crowd on hand for this Saturday night. A check of first. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Inslee lets the fastball go by, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, and O'Connor gave a look at this dugout like, man, where did that one miss?
Keelan, a 1-out single. He's still at first with 2 down. Pitch, lined in the air towards right, ranging back, room to make the catch. About 5 feet shy of the warning track is Ford, and that'll be out number 3. So 8 men to the plate in the first inning. Second inning for Tennessee, no runs, a hit, 1 man left. We move to the bottom half of the second. Tennessee 2, Cincinnati nothing. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. They're proud to be known for their outstanding hometown customer service. They've been doing things that way for 70 years. Matlock now offers new modern conveniences such as family-friendly waiting areas and online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see their current stock right from your computer or your smartphone. They invite you to stop into one of their convenient 5 locations or visit them online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service, Matlock Tire and Auto Repair.
Matlock Tire.
Homeowners, architects, and landscapers know that natural stone adds value and beauty to any project indoors and out. The experts at Tennessee Stone provide the highest quality natural stone products to make your dream a reality. Stop by Tennessee Stone on Clinton Highway. Browse their extensive inventory and imagine what your next outdoor fireplace, stone patio, or walkway will look like. Specializing in building stone, natural and manufactured thin veneers, landscape and hardscape stone. The possibilities are endless. Tennessee Stone on Clinton Highway and online at tenn-stone.com.
The Sports Animal.
It was 2 on to start for Cincinnati, and then Marcus Phillips set down the next 3. Strikeout, line drive to center, and a strikeout. Runners left first and second. Center fielder Derek Pitts, second baseman Christian Mitchell, and the shortstop Charlie Niehaus. will face the Tennessee right-hander in this bottom of the second. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Vols. No runs, a hit for the Bearcats. Pitts, big contributor to the win yesterday. 2 for 5, a home run, 4 runs batted in, and a run scored. .260 the average. The home run his 4th. He's up to 20 runs batted in. First pitch. Drops in for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Marcus Phillips works the fastball, 96 to 100. A slider. Also a change. Pitch sails past the catcher to the backstop. It's 1-1. He wanted it away. He got it away.
He got it away right here. This bottom of this lineup right here, one thing to look out for. Batting average is 260 to 280, but they account for 37 of the stolen bases for this team.
Strike on the inside corner. 1-2. As Phillips faces Pitts. Where's the number 42? He is a freshman, 6'2", 198 pounds from St. Louis. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the 3rd strikeout for Phillips, and out number 1 to start the bottom of the second. Here's Christian Mitchell. Didn't play in the victory yesterday against Wake Forest. 247 the average, 2 homers, 22 runs batted in, right-handed batter, swing and a miss for strike 1. Phillips is enjoying the slider right now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, John. Really feeling that pitch. Got a swing and a miss last inning that hit on a pitch that hit the plate, and right there, just have him way out in front.
Ground ball towards second. High hop for Curley. He'll throw to first. That's 2 down. Two down, bases empty for the shortstop, Charlie Niehaus. Spell the last name Niehaus. Scored a couple of runs yesterday, was 1 for 4, also had a walk. Another right-handed batter. Where's the number 19? A redshirt freshman, 5'10", 178 pounds from Westchester, Ohio. Marin plays in at third. Rest of the infield back. Catcher sets the target outside part of the plate. Strike 1 as he lets it go by. Tennessee 2, Cincinnati nothing. 2 out, bases empty for the Bearcats, bottom of the second. Swinging a foul ball to the screen, 96 on the fastball. Marcus doing a nice job mixing speeds and pitches.
Yeah, when Marcus has the fastball, the cutter, and the slider going, it's a tough day for righties because everything working in, working middle, working away, you got 3 different looks on them.
0-2 the count with 2 down. Here's the pitch by Phillips. Misses low. 1-2 to the batter. Mentioned Wilson Rayner is the home plate umpire. Mark Wagers is working at first base. Casey Mosier at second base, and Nicholas Mull, who had the plate last night for Tennessee and Miami. He's working at third in this contest. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Ground ball left side. Up with it, Marin. He'll fire across the diamond. There's the stretch. On target, in time, and that's the inning. Fine play by Manny Marin. 1, 2, 3 go the Bearcats. After 2, it's Tennessee 2, Cincinnati nothing.
Baseball, it's America's pastime, and there's nothing better than a day at the ballpark. Top off your perfect game with a trip to Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Located on Sutherland Avenue, only minutes from Lindsey Nelson Stadium, Gus's offers the best fried chicken in town. And don't forget, they have you covered for game day tailgates and special events. Gus's world-famous fried chicken, a proud supporter of Big Orange Baseball. Go Vols!
Like the Diamond Vols, Fox Moving and Storage is moving at a championship level. Whether it's local or long distance, large or small, give one of Tennessee's premier moving companies a call. With offices in Knoxville, Nashville, Chattanooga, and the Tri-Cities, Fox Moving and Storage has you covered across Big Orange Country with experienced, trained professional movers for your home, office, or condo. Get your move on with Fox Moving and Storage, a proud supporter of Tennessee baseball.
Whether you prefer the connections of a small classroom or energy of an SEC school, the University of Tennessee system has the campus for you. I'm Randy Boyd, president of the UT system, inviting you to explore our 5 unique campuses in Knoxville, Chattanooga, Pulaski, Martin, and Memphis. With scholarships like the UT Promise, nearly half of our students graduate debt-free, making a UT education attainable for every Tennessee family. Start your journey at findyourut.com. 5 campuses, 1 just for you.
You're listening to Vol Network coverage of Tennessee baseball with the voice of the baseball Vols, John Wilkerson.
Tennessee, a 2-run single by Dean Curley in the first after loading the bases with nobody out. Tennessee got a base runner in the second inning, so Dalton Bargo leads off the third. It's lefty versus lefty, and that pitch is hit high in the air towards left center. Pitts ranging over to his right, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Bargo struck out his first time, now 0 for 2, as he starts off the inning with that fly ball out to center. Here's Curley, 2-run single to right. Gave Tennessee the lead it currently enjoys. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Vols. No runs, a hit for the Bearcats. 44 runs batted in for the second-year Volunteer. 12 home runs. Right-handed batter against the lefty for Cincinnati. And the pitch driven in the air towards center field. Ranging back his pitch at the wall. He'll link up, and that ball is gone off the batter's eye. It's a line drive home run. Dean Curley has 2 hits in the ballgame, and he's driven in 3 for Tennessee. His 13th home run, his 45th run batted in. And it's Tennessee, or I should say, it's Dean Curley 3, Cincinnati nothing, with the fly ball that cleared the wall straight away center. That is the 77th home run allowed by Cincinnati. For O'Connor, his 15th. And here is the first pitch to Reese Chapman, who swings through that offering for strike 1. And that's 124 for the Tennessee Volunteers this year.
Yeah, and that's just a staple for an Elander offense. It seems every year you're passing the 100, the 110, the 120.
Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Count quickly 0-2 to Reese Chapman. Reese struck out his first time. Drove in 3 runs in Tennessee's win yesterday. Now he'll take a quick trip out of the box. And back in. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout. And that's strikeout number 4 for O'Connor. Here's Levi Clark. Looks for his first NCAA tournament hit. Had an incredible showdown with O'Connor last inning. I should say in the first. 11 pitches, and he wound up taking ball 4. Pitch misses outside and low, ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits for Tennessee. No runs, a hit for Cincinnati. Top of the third. Pitch skips into the catcher, and it's now 2-0 in favor of Clark. Two in the first, a run in the third. Vols add to their advantage. Pitch high, 3-0 to Clark. Right-handed batter, the freshman for Tennessee, batting 7th in the lineup. Outside and low, ball 4. Second time that Clark will take his base. It's the fourth walk issued by O'Connor. And here's Cannon Peebles.
Levi Clark, maturing as a hitter, started out the season as hot as anybody in the country. Kind of lulled right there in a lot of impatience at the plate, swinging at bad pitches, but over the last month or so, getting back into form, and as you can see tonight, worked 2 great at-bats.
Cannon Peebles made good contact, robbed of a couple of runs batted in on a great diving catch by Pitts. Fastball misses in, and it's ball 1. Tennessee getting run number 3 this inning. Run number 3 on the night. Thanks to Dean Curley, who just brought the lumber. That home run brought to you by Anderson Lumber, celebrating 100 years of serving East Tennessee for all your home's needs. That ball hit high and deep down the left field line, but it is hooking foul. And boy, he was all over it, but it is a long, loud strike 1. It left the property. Not just the ballpark, the property.
He got every bit of that one. And with Keelan and Fisher being so hot this year, the second half for Peebles has been about as good as anybody on the team, and he's just seeing the ball very well right now.
Again, Anderson Lumber celebrating 100 years of serving East Tennessee for all your home's needs. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Gloved by the second baseman. Long throw to first. The backhanded scoop. A good one by Coates. Fine play by Mitchell at second. But Tennessee gets a run. Volunteers the home run by Dean Curley. It's a run, a hit, 1 man left. We move to the bottom of the third. Vols lead 3-0 as you listen to Tennessee baseball.
For achievements in sports, school, or in the office, Brandon's always has the perfect award. For over 75 years, Brandon's Awards and Engraving has listened to your needs and ideas and created custom plaques and trophies that recipients cherish forever. Brandon's also does specialty advertising items, embroidered and silk-screened apparel and gifts. They can put your logo on virtually anything. Stop by Brandon's Awards and Engraving on Kingston Pike atop Bearden Hill. Visit Brandon'sAwards.com, the highest quality products and service on time.
Join Junk Be Gone's 20th anniversary celebration. This May, enjoy $20 off a 7-day dumpster rental. Do it yourself and take your time. Locally owned and operated, Junk Be Gone has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for the past 2 decades. Give them a buzz today to book a free estimate or call for full service. Just point and they'll do all the heavy lifting. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for the past 20 years.
When there's stuff that you want gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
The Sports Animal.
It's a 3-run lead for Tennessee as we move to the bottom of the third. I'm John Wilkerson with Redmond Walsh. Why don't we go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. That's 10 seconds for a station ID from Learfield. This is the Ball Network.
This is WNML-FM Friendsville, WNML-AM Knoxville, a Cumulus station, your home for University of Tennessee sports.
Donovan Ford will be the last starter for Cincinnati to face Marcus Phillips for the first time, and then it's back to the top of the order. Big 12 Player of the Year Carrington Cross and catcher Jack Natilli. Ford hitting .228 as he steps in from the right side. First pitch, about a 59-footer as it skips in to Cannon Peebles for ball 1. Ford, one of 3 Bearcats with a home run yesterday in the 11-6 win over Wake Forest. Checks his swing, pitch misses low again, and it's 2-0. .228 the average, 4 homers, 22 runs batted in. The home run, 2 runs batted in, and 2 runs scored. Where's the number 4? He's a senior, 5'8", 160 pounds from Greenville, South Carolina. Swings through that fastball in. Strike 1 to the batter. 2-1 the count. 3 runs, 4 hits for Tennessee. No runs, a hit for Cincinnati. Phillips ready to rock. Kicks and delivers. Shows bunt. Pitch. Wow. He shows bunt, falls forward out of the box, bat extended, and yet somehow that's ball 3. That was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if he's paying much attention there. A lot of motion there from Donovan Ford, and I just don't think I think Mark Waggers didn't just see it.
3-1 the count. Pitch misses high, ball 4. And so it is the second walk for Phillips. And again, they love the small ball game. And so for the second time in 3 innings, Bearcats open with a man on. He is 7 for 12 stealing bases. Ford is. Back to the top of the order. Here's Carrington Cross. He had an infield hit his first time. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Run batted in. Sac fly. Walk drawn in the win yesterday. Phillips checks the runner at first over his shoulder. He'll pivot and fire to first. The runner back well ahead of the throw. Tennessee 2 runs in the first, a run top half of this inning, the third. Vols would love the chance to turn 2, although this is a tough team to turn 2 against. Fastball misses low and outside. Now 2-0, an advantage count for Cross.
And when Phillips starts getting out of his mechanics a little bit, that's always the miss. A little glove side low, and it's one of those things. Frank Anderson will have people start setting up on the inside just to help him make that little adjustment.
Sizable lead at first. 2-0. Runner takes off for second. Throw down, not going to be in time. It is a stolen base. It was strike 1 to the batter. 8th stolen base for Ford. That's the 132nd for Cincinnati. Was a good throw by Peebles. It was just a great jump by Ford.
Yeah, Peebles been hurt all year with just slow pitches to the mound, great throws, but...
Here's the 2-1. Just outside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. It's where we were in the leadoff spot for this inning with Ford, who's now at second. Pitch by Phillips. Strike on the outside corner that runs the count full. So Curley playing very close to up the middle. His spot at second against the right-handed batter. Here's the 3-2. Driven foul towards right. It remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball was what Phillips went for. Trying to get out number 1 in this bottom of the third.
And if there's a guy that's not going to give you an easy out, it's probably one of the best players in the country in Carrington Cross.
So again, the lead at second for Ford. Here's the pitch by Phillips. Outside, ball 4, and it's 2 on to start the inning, which brings the tying run to the plate. Back-to-back walks. Now 3 in the game, and 2 this inning. Phillips was on a roll, had set down 6 in a row. And I think Frank Anderson, a lot of glaring towards the first base umpire. Not sure if he was saying anything. But now he calls in the Tennessee infield just to talk about the situation and the circumstance. It's 2 on, nobody out. A 3-0 lead for Tennessee. Bearcats had runners first and second, nobody out, bottom of the first, and Phillips got the next 3 men out. Home plate umpire heads out to the mound. Frank Anderson continues to speak. And now Frank heads back to the dugout.
They spared the umpires this time. I know from inter-squads, you never want to be on the tail end of a first base umpire and a one-liner from Frank.
So you've got a man with 8 stolen bases, 1 in this ball game at second. The runner at first, 15 stolen bases. So you might see them put both in motion. Natili, a walk his first time. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Blocked nicely by Peebles. Starts him off with a slider. Natili, 342 the average. Leads the team with 51 runs batted in. Second on the team with 9 home runs. Fastball grounded into right field for a base hit. They'll send the runner around third. Here's the throw by Chapman. It's offline. It's an RBI single. Tying run is on first. 52nd run batted in for Natili. He's got 2 runs batted in here in Knoxville. And it's Tennessee 3, Cincinnati 1. Nobody out for first baseman Quentin Coates.
I just left something over the heart of the plate, and they made him pay for it. Little 4-hole hard grounder. Thought Reese might have a play at the plate, but throw up the line, safe at home.
Right-handed batter against the right-hander. Tennessee needs an out in the worst way. Would love to turn 2. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Coates struck out his first time. Home run, 2 runs batted in, pair of runs scored in the win yesterday. Runner at third is Cross. Tying run at first in the person of Natili. He's 4 for 4 stealing bases. Fastball fouled to the screen. Strike 2 to the batter, 0-2 the count. Tennessee 2 in the first, a run top half of this inning the third. Bearcats get their first run here, bottom of the third. Phillips again ready. Pitch. Ground ball towards the third base dugout. It remains 0-2. Coates making his 26th start. You don't have anybody in the lineup that has started all 58 games for Cincinnati. Pitch, called strike on the inside corner. That is a big out, number 1. And that is strikeout number 4 for Phillips.
Yeah, huge for Marcus right there to get that first out. Sets up an inning-ending double play possibility with a runner at third and a runner at first.
Sefcik, Cal Sefcik. Right-handed hitting left fielder, flied out to center his first time. First pitch misses outside and low, ball 1. There is Cal Sefcik, the man at the plate. Wears the number 21. He is a sophomore, 6 feet tall, from Palos Heights, Illinois. Pitch in, misses for ball 2. Pretty good pitch. And then there is Luke Sefcik, who is a redshirt junior, an infielder, 5'10", 180 pounds, his older brother. Fastball driven in the air towards right. Going back is Chapman. He'll have room on the track. He'll make the catch. Tagging at third, coming in to score the second run of the inning, second run of the ball game, is Cross. And so it will be run batted in number 42. It's out number 2. And the tying run is at first with 2 out. Tennessee 3, Cincinnati 2 on the sac fly to right. So back-to-back walks have cost Tennessee to start this inning as both have come home to roost. And now it's about getting out number 3 and carrying the lead into the 4th inning. Left-handed batter, Tommy O'Connor. Swings through the first pitch for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. O'Connor struck out to end the first. Tennessee will pull Gavin Keelan over to the right side of the infield. A check to first, the runner back safely. Natili, the catcher, 4 for 4 stealing bases. It is a drop into shallow right for Tennessee second baseman Dean Curley against O'Connor. A spin and a fire to first. Again, the runner back safely. Sun, a little more prominent in terms of its brightness. Runner bluffs towards second. Called strike on the inside corner. Throw to first. The runner back to the bag safely. Strike 2 to the batter.
And Natili kind of got, Cincinnati does this thing where they hop, try to get the pitcher's timing. Kind of got caught in between there. Thought Peoples had a chance with the back pick.
0-2 the count. Ball's looking for out number 3. Another spin by Phillips chases the runner back to the bag. So again, starting the game, skies overcast, and there's still that aspect of the atmosphere. But skies are clearing, and so it is bright for Marin, the third baseman, and Bargo in left. Pitch skips into the catcher Peebles. He got a glove on it, didn't control it, and so quickly got rid of the mask to make sure the runner didn't advance. Ball 1 to the batter, 1-2 the count. It was a fastball. That pitch from Phillips. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2 runs have scored for Cincinnati. Tennessee's lead is 1. Pitch just low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Working outside part of the plate, right-handed pitcher to the left-handed batter.
Yeah, Phillips trying to backdoor that cutter right there. As you said, John, just missing a touch low.
The right-hander again ready. Pitch hit high in the air towards left, ranging over towards the line is Bargo. On the warning track, he'll leap next to the fence, make the catch, and that will end the inning. That ball just continued to carry. But Dalton Bargo tracks it down in the corner, and that's the end of the inning. But 3 straight runners reach, back-to-back walks to start, both score. It's 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. After 3, Tennessee leads Cincinnati 3-2. This is Tennessee baseball.
When family matters become legal matters, you need someone on your side who truly understands. At McKinnish Law Group, they focus on family law, guiding you through the toughest times with experience, compassion, and results. From custody battles to divorce and everything in between, they're here to protect your rights and your family's future. Trust a law firm who cares. McKinnish Law Group, your family, their priority. Visit McKinnishLaw.com today for a consultation and take the first step towards resolution.
No matter where you are, you're never too far from real comfort and real food. That's real good. With 13 locations across East Tennessee, Aubrey's Restaurants has been serving up your delicious favorites for over 30 years. If you're taking the family out for dinner, we'll have all the steak, seafood, and salad to satisfy everyone in your hungry crew. Just pop in and watch the game with us. Come on in. Aubrey's has an extensive wine selection, lots of TVs, and a full bar. Order online anytime at aubreysrestaurant.com.
The Sports Animal.
It's a 1-run lead for Tennessee as we move to the top of the 4th with Redmond Walsh and John Wilkerson. 3 runs, 4 hits for the Big Orange. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. For the Volunteers, it'll be third baseman Manny Marin, shortstop Gavin Keelan, and first baseman Andrew Fisher against Kellen O'Connor. His first pitch to Marin will be his 70th. As again we start the top of the 4th. First pitch is wrapped foul towards third. Strike one to the right-handed batter. Fine play by the shortstop Niehaus to retire Marin in his first at-bat. 0 for 4 in this short Knoxville regional with a walk drawn and a run scored. Catcher sets up inside. Ground ball to third. Up with it is Cross. Throw to first, and that'll be out number 1. The last 3 innings have started with the lead man being retired. 1 out for Gavin Keelan. Single to start the ball game. Scored the first of 2 runs for Tennessee in the first. Singled again with 1 out in the second. He's 2 for 2 in this game. He's 4 for 6 this weekend at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Against the left-handed batter, it'll be 3 defenders between first and second for Cincinnati as the Bearcats pull the shortstop over to the right side. Fastball misses low and outside, ball 1. Vols 3, Cincinnati 2. The winner at this game advances to 6 o'clock tomorrow night for Game 6 of the Knoxville Regional. Pitch misses low. The loser of this game will meet Wake Forest tomorrow at noon.
And this game's so huge because you win this, you potentially have 1 more. If you lose this, you definitely have 3 games left to make a super regional.
Here's the 2-0. Ball hit high in the air. Beyond the infield, left fielder comes charging in. It's the shortstop. He'll be called up. Nobody catches it. 2 men are down. Nobody's at third. The pitcher's there to cover, and the ball gets by. Gavin Keelan's at third base. It was a pop-up to no man's land. The shortstop had the best opportunity. He's ranging back. The left fielder, who's been stationed right at the warning track against the Tennessee lineup, he came rushing in immediately. And the 2, neither could make the catch. And since you had third, short, and left all there in left field, it was up to the pitcher to cover third. Gavin Keelan thinking 3 bags all the way. And that's where he is with 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
A great heads up from Keelan. Had the double, saw the third was open, and did it. He did the exact same thing last night, just seeing the open base and taking it.
It is a triple. And they'll throw behind. And they went with the hidden ball trick to try and get Keelan as the pitcher stepped off the rubber, faked to third. Cross had no idea where the ball went, and so Keelan just held his base.
John, the fans are booing it, but I actually like it. I like the opportunity. You're here, you get 1 opportunity to make it work. Why not throw it out there?
3 hits in the game for Keelan. It's his 4th triple of the season. And now here's Andrew Fisher, a chance to add to Tennessee's lead. Takes a pitch low, ball 1. A walk and a run scored for Fisher in the first. He struck out as out number 2 in the second. Lefty versus lefty. And again, they load up the right side of the infield. Third baseman, though, playing right next to third. Now he'll move. Letter high strike, and it's 1-1. So he's over there to take a throw if need be. But then, as the pitch is about to be delivered, he scoots out to about 40% of the way from third towards second. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fisher. Runner at third for Tennessee. 1 out. Vols lead 3-2. Ground ball to short. They're going to send the runner home. Andrew Fisher gets the job done. Out number 2 in the inning will be scored 6-3. But he's driven in 2 in the Knoxville Regional. That's run batted in number 57. And Tennessee gets a run back as the Vols now lead 4-2.
Andrew Fisher just doing his job right there. When you get to the next level, they pay you for RBIs, and right there, driving it up the middle, scoring a run.
2 outs, bases clear. 4 runs, 5 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. Hunter Ensley, a walk and a fly ball to right. 0 for 1 in this contest. Sends a ground ball towards third. Up with it, Cross. He'll send it across the diamond, and that'll be out number 3. So, the incredible triple the sky-high pop-up that landed in left for Gavin Keelan. The RBI ground ball for Andrew Fisher. For Tennessee, it's a run, a hit, nobody left. We move to the bottom of the fourth. It's Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Spring is sprung in Knoxville, and it's time to step outside with New Balance. Discover the perfect fit with New Balance shoes. Whether you're hitting the trails, strolling the park, New Balance has shoes designed for comfort and style. Check out the fashionable 574 and 327 models, perfect for any spring outfit. Or if you're ready to run, try the 880s or the all-new design 1540 for the ultimate in performance. Visit New Balance Knoxville today, Suburban Shopping Center, just west of Westtown Mall. Get outside and enjoy these warmer days with New Balance.
Attention UT fans, step up to the plate with Lazy Days RV. Our lineup features more than 400 new and pre-owned RVs. Whether you're looking to hit a home run with your dream RV or trade up for a bigger league, we've got the perfect pitch for you. With locations in Knoxville's Turkey Creek and Strawberry Plains, we're your home field for RV greatness. Don't strike out on this opportunity. Swing by today or visit lazydays.com. It's time to knock it out of the park with Lazy Days RV.
The Sports Animal.
Tennessee has scored in 3 of its 4 team at-bats. Cincinnati, the Bearcats got their first runs last inning. So Marcus Phillips, after seeing the first 3 reach, 2 score, then he set down 3 in a row, will face hitters 6, 7, and 8 in this bottom of the fourth. It'll be center fielder Derek Pitts, second baseman Christian Mitchell, and the shortstop Charlie Niehaus. 4 runs, 5 hits for Tennessee, 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. Right-handed batter. 8 of the 9 hitters are righties. And it's ball 1 high. Pitts now 2 for 6 in the Knoxville Regional. Had a home run, 4 runs batted in, a run scored yesterday. Average at 256. Shows bunt. They appeal to first, and it is strike 1.
Maybe,
got it right. He's 1 for 2.
I was about to say maybe a little bit of a makeup, even though it was the right call right there.
Strike on the outside corner. 1 and 2. Phillips goes to the fastball again. Marcus into his windup. Ground ball towards short. Up with it, Keelan. He'll fire to first, and that's out number 1. Ground ball out. That is the 3rd that Phillips has induced in the first 3 and the 3rd innings. Here's Mitchell. You spell the last name with an E on the end, so it looks different, but it is simply Mitchell. Takes a fastball low and outside, ball 1. He hit a ground ball to second, is out number 2 in the second. Did not get into the game in the win yesterday against Wake Forest. Gets the start in this contest. Swings through the slider. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Marin plays in. Middle infielder's back. Fastball popped up. Let's see if there's a play. Curley ranging back. Chapman hustling in. And Reese in right field will make the catch, and that's out number 2.
A good answer right there from Phillips after the last inning. When Phillips is at his best, he's really keeping that front side on the hitter. What that means is he's not leaking open, and that's when he works down in the middle of the zone.
So it is 2 out, bases empty for Charlie Niehaus. The shortstop scored a pair of runs in the victory over Wake Forest. Ground ball to third to end the second. First pitch from Phillips. Strike as he sends it right down Broadway. 288 the average for Niehaus. 1 home run, 21 runs batted in. Marin plays even with a bag at third. Breaking ball misses just low. 1-1. Outfield straight away. Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. 2 out, bases empty. Bottom of the 4th inning. Bearcats batting. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to the hitter. Phillips ready. He kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He has struck out at least 1 in every inning. That's 5 for the junior. And for the second time tonight, 1, 2, 3, go the Bearcats. After 4, it's Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2.
The University of Tennessee Medical Center. You know us as the official healthcare provider of the Vols and as the region's academic medical center. But did you know that you and your family can be connected to the same great care at locations throughout East Tennessee? It's how UT Medical Center brings wisdom to your life and where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
Great sports traditions have one thing in common: the fans. And at UT, Vol fans have literally had a hand in building what is believed to be the largest and longest running recycling program in college sports history. 30 years. Eastman, Waste Connections, UT Sustainability, and Food City, thank you for supporting such an impactful, sustainable tradition. Since 1993, good sports always give back.
At First Horizon, every day is game day. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, mortgages, or financial guidance, First Horizon has a starting lineup that will take care of you and your family in every phase of life. With over 150 years of banking experience, we have a deep understanding of you and your way forward. Right, Coach?
While the journey is uniquely yours, First Horizon will be there every step of the way.
First Horizon, the official bank of the Vols.
This is the Vol Network.
We go to the top of the 5th. Tennessee would love to keep adding to its advantage. 2 in the first, another in the third. Cincinnati scored 2 in the third as well. And then Tennessee a run last inning. 4 runs, 5 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. And it's Dalton Bargo to get it started. Lefty versus lefty. 4, 5, and 6 due up for head coach Tony Vitello. Pitch lifted high and foul, out of play towards left. And that'll be strike 1. This is the 28th meeting between the two schools. Tony Vitello's first season. Tennessee played 3 games at Cincinnati, won all 3. You were on that trip, weren't you?
I was. I remember taking in and out on Thursday in the snow.
Pitch lined in the air towards left, trying to straighten it out. But it is strike 2 to Bargo. Dalton struck out in the first inning, flied out to center as the lead man in the third. That was pitch number 80 for Kellen O'Connor. As again, Dalton Bargo, Dean Curley, and Reese Chapman due for Tennessee in this top of the 5th. Hard grounder to first, gloved by Coates. He'll take it himself, and that'll be out number 1. So ball game started with a single and back-to-back walks. 2-run single by Dean Curley to make it 2-0 Vols. O'Connor has set down the lead man in each inning that has taken place since then. So that's the 4th straight that he has retired on that hard grounder to first base. Dean Curley, a 2-run single in the first, solo home run in the third. He's driven in 3 of Tennessee's 4. 13 home runs, 45 runs batted in for Curley. The sophomore second baseman ready to step in, taking every bit of time he had at his disposal. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Curley has set a new best with his 13th home run. He hit 12 last year as a freshman. Catcher slides to the inside part of the plate. Breaking ball. Called strike after a lengthy inner debate for the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Pitch looked low.
Yeah, I think the catcher picked up some rubber pellets with that ball. It was so low.
0-2 the count. Pitch way high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of room in right center for Curley to work with, as they've got Ford playing very close towards the line. Everybody on the infield back with 1 out, base is empty. Pitch skips into the catcher. Curley picks it up, hands it to Natili, who sends it back to the mound. 2-2. Dean back in from the right side. Here's the kick in the deal. Outside and low. Ball 3. Should have been ball 4, but it runs the count full. Count was quickly 0-2. Curley has worked it to 3 balls, 2 strikes. The left-hander. The leg kick. The pitch. Hit sky high into left. Sefcik settles under it and makes the catch right at the warning track, and that's out number 2. It's the first time that O'Connor has set down the first 2 Tennessee hitters in any inning. 2 down for Reese Chapman. He has struck out twice. O'Connor has fanned 4. Lefty versus lefty. Chapman drove in 3 runs last night in Tennessee's win over Miami, Ohio. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Reese hitting .289 for Tennessee, his 3rd year in the orange and white. Pitch, good eye by Chapman. It misses low. He's now ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Levi Clark would love to get a turn this inning. Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. 2 out, bases clear, top of the 5th. O'Connor kicks and fires. Upstairs, ball 3. Came at him with a fastball. Chapman back in from the left side. Pitch on its way. Outside and low, ball 4. It is the 5th walk issued by O'Connor. And Reese Chapman will take his base with 2 out. That was an awfully tight corner.
Yeah,
I thought for sure it was going to be a 3-1 count.
And Reese hung in there just a little bit. I think he even thought it was a strike.
He didn't want to be over anxious to take his base. Levi Clark has drawn 2 of the 5 walks issued by the starter for Cincinnati and takes a big cut, sends a foul ball to the screen for strike 1. Started him off with a fastball.
Yeah, that's about the 5th time Levi's done that tonight. Just barely missing a ball. Anytime you foul a ball straight back like that, you got good timing on it.
Right-handed batter against the lefty for Cincinnati. Tennessee leads the Bearcats 4-2. 2 out runner first, top of the 5th. Swinging a foul ball off the very end of the bat. Had to reach across the plate and go low to get a foul tip. 0-2 to the first-year Volunteer. Designated hitter, batting 7th in the order. Reese Chapman, the runner at first. Pitch misses way outside. Glove save and a beauty by Natili. Pretty acrobatic as he made a stab to his right to hold Chapman at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on its way. Upstairs again. Also outside. 2-2. Clark digs in. A check of first by O'Connor. He winds and fires, swinging a foul ball again. Back to the screen. O'Connor gets his new baseball, walks down the back of the mound, circles around. He works from the extreme third base side atop the mound. It's the toes of his cleat. That's the only contact with that side of the rubber. Swing and a foul ball again. Still 2-2. Quick check to the dugout by the catcher, Natili. Chapman, a 2-out walk, gets his lead from first. And now time asked for. Catcher's going to make his way to the mound. Second baseman will join the conversation. So I mentioned the 28th game between these two. Tennessee leads the all-time series 22 wins to 5. Games played in Knoxville. Volunteers 17 wins to 4 for the Bearcats. Tennessee's won the last 5 meetings. This is the first time they've met in an NCAA tournament game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Catcher back behind home plate. O'Connor ready. Pitch on its way. Hit high in the air towards right. Ford ranging in. Settles under it, makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Tennessee a 2-out base runner. No runs, no hits, 1 man left. We move to the bottom of the 5th. It's Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. This is Tennessee Baseball.
You're in the best hands when you choose CRS Exteriors for all your exterior home renovations. Over 50 years experience, CRS specializes in providing superior products and expert craftsmanship. Locally owned and operated, CRS Exteriors, the name customers trust again and again for honest pricing. And as always, 12 months interest-free financing with no money down.
Price the rest, call the best at CRS Exteriors.
At His Security Technology, we are celebrating dads and grads. Did you know that His Security Technology not only delivers superior security solutions, we're also an authorized Sonos dealer. Take advantage of special savings now on select Sonos products. For your grad, the popular Roam 2 portable smart speaker, and for dad, say Happy Father's Day with the Sonos soundbar and sub. On sale through June 15th. Need it installed? We can do that too. Stop by our showroom, chat us up online, hissecurity.com, or give us a call, 865-474-9495.
The Sports Animal.
With Redmond Walsh, I'm John Wilkerson. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Tennessee has scored in 3 of its first 5 team at-bats. Led 3-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. And that's when this stretch of the order put 2 on the board for the Bearcats. Marcus Phillips will face hitters 9, 1, and 2 to start the 5th. Last time, it was back-to-back walks and an RBI single. 4 runs, 5 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. Phillips has struck out 5. He's walked 3. And he'll face right-handed hitting right fielder Donovan Ford. He earned the 2nd walk of the night for Cincinnati. Stole a base and scored the first run. And he takes a pitch inside for ball 1.
Yeah, well, Marcus has done great tonight. His 4 sweep contacts where he got himself in trouble again. Like you said, John, walks.
Swing and a pop-up. Andrew Fisher over into foul ground. First baseman makes the catch. And that's out number 1. Big out to start the inning. A foul out to first. He went through that a couple of times. It's just a natural impulse for the pitcher to get over there thinking you've got just as much access to the ball as anybody else.
Yeah, you do, and then you realize, hey, we're pitchers, we're not athletes, so Frank would always tell us to get the out of the way.
So here's Carrington Cross, walk and a run scored. He's also got an infield hit, takes a pitch low and outside. Infield single, opened the bottom of the first inning, and then was one of 2 to walk and score in the third. Swing and a foul ball to the backstop. 1-1 the count. Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. 1 out, base is empty. Bottom of the 5th. Right-handed batter against the right-hander for the Big Orange. Pitch tails low, 2-1. Sun continues to set. It is bright, but manageable for Keelan at short and Bargo in left. Foul ball again, out of play. First base side. 2-2 to the batter. Marcus looking for a big second out for Tennessee here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He winds and fires, swinging a foul ball again. Working the fastball in on the hands of the right-handed batter. Cross steps across home plate and then circles back behind umpire and catcher. Digs in again from his side. Pitch high, ball 3, count full. Win with a slider, upper part of the zone. Peebles sets up outside part of the plate. Pitch misses low. And that is ball 4. And that is walk number 4. So Cross has reached all 3 times. And here is Jack Natili, the catcher.
Yeah, Phillips, after giving up the hit in the first to Cross, hasn't really given him anything too close to hit. Like you said, John, 2 walks after that.
Natili walked in the first, drove in the first run for Cincinnati in the third. Right-handed batter, swing and a foul ball for strike 1. 0-1. Leads the team in runs batted in with 52, hitting .346. It's the second highest number in the lineup. Tennessee goes double play depth up the middle. Vols would love the chance to turn 2. And they might have the runner picked, and they do! Perfect timing on the pick by Phillips. Cross leaning the wrong way. 1-3 on the pick. And there are 2 down, bases empty.
Yeah, Cincinnati's done it all night. A couple runners try to get hops in to get the timing of it. Got a little ambitious right there, and Marcus Phillips with a great pickoff move.
Natili sends that ball foul out of play. Tennessee looks for out number 3. Strike 2 to the batter. 0-2 the count. Marcus kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 6th strikeout for the junior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And Phillips faces the minimum. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We move to the 6th. It's Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. This is Tennessee Baseball.
If you're thinking about getting new countertops, call the pros at Smoky Mountain Tops. Take the luxury of quartz countertops outside with Caesar Stone's new outdoor collection. Caesar Stone Quartz is stain-resistant, easy to clean, and highly durable. Whether it's Lindsey Nelson Stadium or your residential projects, Smoky Mountain Tops would love the opportunity to earn your business. Quality, service, dedication. SmokyMountainTops.com. That's SmokyMountainTops.com. Proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols.
Your summer starts here in a new Toyota. Now through June 2nd, get a stylish new 25 Corolla with 4.99 APR financing or 5.99 on Corolla Hybrid. Excludes Corolla Cross and GR Corolla. Or lease a gas-powered Corolla LE for $219 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The Sports Animal.
To the top of the sixth we go. It's Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2. 4 runs, 5 hits for the Volunteers. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Bearcats. And Redmond, there were some fireworks after the last out, bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, Marcus Phillips showing emotion as he should be. In my opinion, looking more at Peebles, but home plate umpire Wilson Rayner thought it was a little bit more at Cincinnati. But hey, in a big situation like that, we like a little electricity here.
Cannon Peebles looks to get it started for Tennessee. Vols would love to add to a 2-run lead. 4-2, Big Orange. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 due up. And the first pitch is whistled. Past the diving third baseman. Into the corner it goes. Quickly around first. Heading for second. It's a leadoff double for the Tennessee catcher, Cannon Peebles. He's got 3 hits in the Knoxville Regional. All are doubles. And there's the celebration at second.
Yeah, bringing back the Drew Gilbert hit the John. Anytime you see that in Knoxville, people love it.
So the first pitch he sees, which was pitch number 99 for O'Connor, is his 3rd double in the Knoxville Regional. And that's 7 now for Peebles. And Manny Marin is called back over to the Tennessee dugout. 4 runs, 6 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincy.
And look for the Vols to play a little bit of small ball right here, possibly. Mayer in the 9-hole. Run on second with the hot top of the lineup up coming right after this.
Shortstop playing right behind the base runner. Peebles at second. Pitch to Marin is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Manny has grounded out to the shortstop and bounced out to third. Associate head coach Josh Elander with the instruction for the first-year Volunteer. 9-hitter for head coach Tony Vitello. Catcher slides to the outside part of the plate. Ball lined in the air towards center field. Looks like it's going to carry to Pitts, and it will. And so Peebles hustled back to the bag, tagged second. But he'll hold his position on the strong throw from center to short. Well struck by Marin, but he flies right out to center.
Yeah, I was going to say, great swing by Marin right there. Not much more you can do when you hit a frozen rope right at the guy.
Gavin Keelan, 3 for 3 in this ball game. He is 5 for 7 in the Knoxville Regional. Single and a run scored in the first, single in the second, a triple into shallow left. Scored the last run plated by Tennessee to make it 4-2. Lefty versus lefty. Checks his swing on a pitch low. They appeal to third, and they say strike 1. Keelan bewildered by the ruling by Nicholas Mull. Strike 1 to the batter. Shortstop now playing just to the right field side of second, almost straight up the middle. Keelan ropes that ball into right field. It'll get down for a hit. They're going to hold Peebles at third. It's a 4-hit ball game for Gavin Keelan. He's just standing 2 steps off of first. The first baseman will send it to the pitcher. And it's runners on the corners, 1 out. And Andrew Fisher a chance to add to Tennessee's run total. Two hits in the inning for Tennessee, 7 now in the ball game. Fisher walking a run scored, a strikeout, and an RBI ground out. Lefty versus lefty. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. 7 hits for Tennessee to 2 for Cincinnati. Vols 4, Bearcats 2. Peebles the runner at third. Keelan gets his lead from first. Pitch low. They work in. 2-0 in favor of the two-hitter and Tennessee first baseman Andrew Fisher. 333 the average. 57 runs batted in. Swing and a foul ball. Big cut. Sends that one off the very end of the bat over towards the Tennessee dugout on the first base side.
Yeah.
2-1.
O'Connor with a 2-0 slider. Fisher a little bit, maybe expecting a fastball, but hey, John, one thing to note, that wind is picked up from right to left, so those porches look really nice right now.
They sure do. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Keelan gets his lead from first against the lefty. Pitch swung through for strike 2. Another slider from O'Connor. A leadoff double for Cannon Peebles. Marin lined out to center, and a single that short hopped the right fielder. That's why they had to hold Peebles at third. So now Fisher asks for time. He backs out of the box, goes through the routine, loosens the batting gloves, gets everything tightened up. Third baseman hanging out near Peebles, the runner at third. First baseman holds Keelan, the runner at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is popped up, foul ground, racing over, running out of real estate, throwing himself into the netting is Cross. And so it remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fisher makes his way over to the on-deck circle. Pine tar in a can, tossed in his direction from Hunter Ensley. Digs back in, awaits another 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Tennessee 4, Cincinnati 2, top of the 6th inning. Pitch. Driven to the air towards right center field. That will get down for a hit. That one will roll to the wall. 1 run is in. They're going to send Keelan around third. Fisher stops at second. It's a 2-run double for the first team All-SEC first baseman. The lead is now 4 for the Big Orange. His first hit in this ball game. He's now driven in half of Tennessee's runs. Andrew Fisher. Runs batted in 58 and 59. Double number 15. And it's Tennessee 6, Cincinnati 2. What an at-bat by Andrew Fisher. A trip to the mound. And this could be curtains for Kellen O'Connor. More than 100 pitches in this ball game. And he will indeed make his way to the dugout.
And Andrew Fisher doing what he's done all year, bringing energy to the stadium. I love to see that. Getting to second base fired up. And Lindsey Nelson got a little loud right there.
So it's time for a relief break, brought to you by Bevco Paving. Tell you what, before we do that, why don't we go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. That's 10 seconds for a station ID from Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
This is WNML-FM Friendsville, WNML-AM Knoxville, a Cumulus station, your home for University of Tennessee sports.
Now it's time for a relief break. Bevco Paving, Knoxville's paving specialist, providing quality and excellence for all your paving needs, paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for more than 30 years. That's Bevco Paving, 865-983-6455. That's 983-6455. I'd like to tell you about my good friends at Bevco Paving. Whether it's the parking lot that brings customers to your business or the driveway that brings you home, Bevco Paving will get you paved and sealed at an affordable price. That's why they're Knoxville's paving specialist. The Bevco team gets the job done right. From the free estimate to final product, they're ready to hit it out of the park for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball for 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving. Call today, 983-6455. Hunter Ensley due up for Tennessee. Volunteers lead 6-2. 6 runs, 8 hits for the Big Orange. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Bearcats. And Cincinnati will call on right-hander number 31, Adam Buczkowski. Spell the last name Buczkowski. A freshman, 6'2", 205 pounds from Carmel, Indiana. On the season, he's 4-0 with a 5.45 earned run average, making his 21st appearance all out of the pen. 33 innings, 30 hits, 21 runs, 20 earned. In 33 innings, he struck out 44. He's walked 16. He's allowed 8 doubles, 2 home runs. Opponents hit .236 against Adam Buczkowski. Hunter Ensley, the first to face him. And Buczkowski worked yesterday. He got the last 4 outs in the win for the Bearcats over Wake Forest. So he goes back-to-back days against Wake Forest yesterday from the ACC, against Tennessee tonight from the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah, Buczkowski looked very, very good last night. Excited to see what he can bring tonight.
Catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. Deals from the side, gets a swing and a miss as it's a curveball to begin for Ensley. Hunter is 0 for 2 in this game. A walk in the first, flied out to right in the second, ground ball to third in the fourth. 6 runs, 8 hits for Tennessee, 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. It's 1 out, runner at second, top of the 6th inning. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Hunter, .353 the average, a team high 62 runs batted in, personal best 10 home runs. Pitch, again, tails outside, 2-1.
Buczkowski, submarine for the fans at home, wearing a goggles or mask or something on the face right here. Curious to see exactly what it is. Hard to tell from up here.
Catcher again sets up on the outside part of the plate. Fastball misses high. Yeah, you heard one fan in orange say, "Hey, Zorro."
I was thinking maybe a Batman look to him.
He's Batman. 86 on the fastball. Velocity has increased with these last couple of pitches. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. It was a strike to start, and then Hunter Ensley just left the bat on his shoulder, and it's 2 on with 1 out for Dalton Bargo. It's always interesting when you have the sidewinder who can be so punishing same side, meaning right-handed batters against the right-hander, but then so often not near as much of a puzzle or mystery to a left-handed batter or the opposite side.
Yeah, they have so much longer to see that ball. It's coming in at a better angle. For a right-handed hitter, it's hidden behind you, so.
Here's the first pitch to Bargo. Big cut, sends a foul ball out of play. Third base side for strike 1. Dalton looking for his second hit in the regional. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Struck out in the first, flied out to center in the third, ground ball to first in the fifth. Left-handed batter against the right-hander, Buczkowski. Tennessee 6, Cincinnati 2. Fastball tails outside, 1-1. 14 home runs for Bargo. That's third on the team. 40 runs batted in. 14 doubles. And a triple. Check of second where Fisher is. Pitch misses low. 2-1. Two-run double by Andrew Fisher. He's the runner at second. Hunter Ensley, a walk against Buchkowski. First man to face the new pitcher. 2-1 to Bargo. Sidewinder, misses outside, ball 3. Dean Curley in the on-deck circle. Curley drove in the first 3 for Tennessee. Fisher has picked up the next 3. Look at the runner at second. Pitch fouled back. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Dalton backs out of the box, keeps a foot in. Back to home plate. Eyes on the right-hander. The payoff pitch, outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks, and that has loaded the bases. It'll be a stroll for Fisher to third. Hunter Ensley will meander his way to second. And footsteps to first for Dalton Bargo. Dean Curley. 2 for 3 in the ball game. 2-run single in the first. Solo home run in the third. Fly ball to left. Last inning. A ball at every base. Right-handed batter against the side-wheeling, side-winding submariner, Buchkowski. Pitch misses outside. He starts him off with a fastball. And the pitching coach will make his way to the mound. Calls in the infield. And Dean Curley will check to the on-deck circle. Cannon Peebles, a double. Down into the corner and left to start the inning. Manny Marin hit a screamer, a line drive to center, caught by Pitts. Then it was a single to right by Keelan. Prolonged battle by Fisher with the starter, Kellen O'Connor. And then he split the defenders. Right center, a double to the wall. Peebles scored from third. Keelan raced home from first. Pitching change, back-to-back walks. 1-0 to Dean Curley. Fisher at third, imploring Tennessee fans to stand and cheer. Tennessee 6, Cincinnati 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch misses outside, 2-0 to the Tennessee second baseman. A pair of walks last night, including one to bring home a run. 2-0 to Curley. Catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. Outside and low, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Infield plays back for the Bearcats. Dean Curley digs in from the right side. Buchkowski winds and fires. Strike at the knees, inside corner. The fastball makes it 3-1. Pitts in center, cheating a couple of steps towards right. A lot of room in left center for Dean Curley to work with. The 3-1. Inside, ball 4. Second straight ball game. It's a bases loaded walk for Dean Curley. 3 straight walks for Buchkowski out of the bullpen. And it's 3 runs here in the 6th. And Tennessee leads 7-2. That's 4 runs batted in for Curley in this contest. 46 runs batted in. And that's going to do it for the freshman right-hander, as he does not record an out coming in out of the pen. 3 walks, the last forcing in a run. Tennessee 7, Cincinnati 2. And once again, it's time for a relief break, brought to you by our friends at Bevco Paving, Knoxville's paving specialist. our longest continuous Tennessee baseball sponsor. We sure do appreciate everything that goes along with that, providing quality and excellence for all your paving needs. 865-983-6455. Tell them you heard about it on Tennessee Baseball. That's 983-6455. With all this crazy weather, parking lots, driveways, and roads have really taken a beating. My good friends at Bevco Paving can repave, patch, or seal your damaged asphalt at an affordable price. The team at Bevco has been paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for over 30 years. From your free estimate to the finished product, Bevco will hit a home run for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball and get 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving, 983-6455. So will be another right-hander. Reese Chapman is due up. Bases are loaded. 1 out. And Tennessee has scored 3 in this top of the 6th. It is Brandon Shire. I'm sorry. It's pronounced Shire. S-C-H-E-U-R-E-R. Pronounced Shire. A redshirt senior. Not only a right-handed pitcher, also utility player. 6'1", 197 pounds from Portland, Michigan. Played at Saginaw Valley State before joining the program in Cincinnati. Shire on the season is 3-0 with a 4.70 earned run average. His 27th appearance, his 23rd out of the pen. Shares the team lead with 3 saves. 38 and a third innings, 34 hits, 22 runs, 20 earned. In 38 and a third, he has struck out 41. He's walked 19. Shire has allowed 7 doubles, 1 triple, 7 home runs. Opponents hit .241 against Brandon Shire. Tennessee has sent 7 men to the plate. 1 out has been recorded. 3 runs have scored, and the bases are loaded for Reese Chapman. Left-handed hitter for the Big Orange. Reese looking for his first hit in this game. Worked a 2-out walk last inning. Struck out twice against the lefty O'Connor. Chapman, 3 runs batted in yesterday. And a chance to add to that total. Ensley at third. Vargo at second. Dean Curley at first. And the first pitch is a fastball that misses outside. Ball 1, 92 on the first offering to Reese Chapman. Next offering. Pitch low. 2-0. Fastball outer part of the plate. That pitch missed low as it dipped below the zone. Tennessee 7, Cincinnati 2. Double play depth up the middle against the left-handed batter. Fastball line in the air towards right field, ranging over. A nice running catch by Ford. Tagging at third, Hunter Ensley. He'll come home to score. It's 4 in the top of the 6th for Tennessee. The lead is now 6 for the home team. The visitors in this contest. And Reese Chapman has run batted in number 52. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2. 2 out, runners first and second for Levi Clark.
Way to do a job right there. Hard hit ball to right. Scoring another run right there, giving the Vols a comfortable 8-2 lead.
Levi Clark has walked twice. Flied out to right last inning. The Vols have batted around. First pitch is a fastball. Misses outside. 93. Levi looking for his first hit in the NCAA tournament, but he walked in the first, walked again in the third. It's Bargo at second. Curley at first. Straight over the top with that delivery. Curveball misses outside. Now 2-0 to the Tennessee freshman. 307 the average. 9 home runs, 32 runs batted in. Catcher sets a low target outside corner. Pitch misses outside. 3-0. Runners first and second. Allows the right side of the infield to play back. Second baseman almost straight up the middle against the right-handed batter Clark. Fastball, strike on the outside corner, and it's 3-1. Dalton Bargo at second. Dean Curley, the lead from first. 4 runs in the inning for Tennessee. The 3-1 is the runner's bluff. Swung through for strike 2. And that runs the count full. So it will be a head start for the 2 Tennessee runners. Clark digs in. The right-hander ready. Shire winds and fires. That ball hit a ton straight up. First baseman calling for it. Second baseman calls him off, and he will make the catch. Pretty adventuresome, but he makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And a big inning for the Big Orange. Tennessee, a 2-run lead coming in, a 6-run lead heading out. In the top of the 6th, 4 runs, 3 hits, 2 men left. We move to the bottom half of the inning. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Treat your taste buds to a world of sweet indulgence with Old South Candy. Locally owned Old South Candy offers a tantalizing array of delicious and intriguing flavors that will leave you craving more. Indulge in their gourmet fudge with flavors like red velvet, chocolate raspberry cheesecake, and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate caramel truffles, and creamy buckeyes, all made with the finest ingredients. Visit Old South Candy today in Halls in the Food City Shopping Center or oldsouthcandy.com. Old South Candy, proud supporter of the Tennessee Vols.
With all the crazy weather we've had, parking lots, driveways, and roads really took a beating. My good friends at Bevco Paving can repave, patch, or seal your damaged asphalt at an affordable price. The team at Bevco has been paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for over 30 years. From your free estimate to the finished product, Bevco will hit a home run for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball and get 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving, 983-6455.
The Sports Animal.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. 8 runs, 8 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cincinnati. I'm John Wilkerson with VFL Redmond Walsh. Redmond, what's it like in Marcus's position here? Love the fact that your offense put 4 on the board. You go from leading by 2 to leading by 6. But it's also long wait. What's it like trying to restart that flame?
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Just whatever it takes. Weighted ball, stretching, maybe getting with Woody. But it's for him, it's how he responds right here. A big inning, you want a big response from him in a quick inning.
First pitch, lined up the middle, but gets into center field for a base hit. Thought for a moment Dean Curley might have a play on that as Quentin Coates reaches for the first time in tonight's game. Had struck out in the first with a swing and a miss, called out on strikes in the third, but hit number 3 for Cincinnati starts the bottom of the 6th inning. It's hitters 3, 4, and 5. Coates has not attempted a stolen base. Vols would love a chance to turn 2 as Cal Sepsic climbs in from the right side.
And I thought Dean Curley gave up on that ball a little too early. I thought he had a chance to at least dive for it, but as you said, single up the middle.
Check swing, called strike. Slider on the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-1. Infield single in the first, a single after 2 walks in the third, and a leadoff single in the 6th. Those are the 3 hits as spaced out by Phillips to this point. Fastball just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marcus, now north of 80 pitches. He'll chase the runner back to first with a throw over. Sepsic drove in the 2nd run of the ball game for Cincinnati with a sac fly to right. Flied out to center in the first, so 0 for 1 officially. Pitch, tails low and outside. 2-1 now. So again, 8 runs, 8 hits for Tennessee. 2 runs now, 3 hits for Cincinnati. 4 for the Vols in this top half of this inning, the 6th. If Tennessee wins, they play again tomorrow against who survives the rematch between Cincinnati and Wake Forest. Strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Cincinnati would obviously be in that same position should the Bearcats rally. Pitch by Phillips, just inside. And that's ball 3. 3-2. DH Tommy O'Connor watching as he's on deck. Runner bluffs towards second. Ball hit high in the air to right. Ranging in is Chapman. Reese settles under it. That's a can of corn. And that's out number 1. So the easy catch in right. 1 down for O'Connor. The only left-handed batter in the lineup. It was going to go lineup or order, and then it became Lorder.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, John.
It just happens. It does. Coates gets his lead from first. Big moment last inning was a fine pick by Phillips to erase the Big 12 MVP. First pitch misses low, ball 1. O'Connor has 7 home runs, 30 runs batted in. He's tied for 3rd on the team in the long ball category. Also has 14 doubles and a triple. Marin will move over towards short as Keelan switches to the other side of second. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-1 the count to O'Connor. Strikeout to end the first, fly ball to left to end the third. One out, man at first, bottom of the 6th. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Right-hander Marcus Phillips. A check of the runner at first. Left-handed hitting DH O'Connor. Takes a pitch just outside. 2-2 to the batter.
Frank Anderson special right there. Fastball between the white and the white. Usually set up backdoor slider right here.
Curley playing in shallow right as the ball's second baseman. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed on the breaking ball in. That's strikeout number 7 for Marcus Phillips, and that is a huge second out here in the 6th inning. It's 2 down, 1 on, and here is Derek Pitts, right-handed hitting center fielder. He led off the second, was the first man up in the 4th, strikeout and a ground out to short. Swinging a foul ball to the screen, strike 1. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2. Volunteers have out hit the Bearcats 8-3. Pitts, a freshman. Climbs back in. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 strikes. 2 out, man at first. Marcus Phillips. Tennessee fans to their feet, looking for the last out in the bottom of the 6th. Kicking the deal. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blows the fastball by him. Back-to-back strikeouts to cap the bottom of the 6th. A leadoff single. But then a fly ball to right, strikeout, strikeout. No runs ahead. 1 man left after 6. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2.
100 years. You heard right. For 100 years, Anderson Lumber has proudly served and supported our local communities, including our Tennessee volunteers. Anderson Lumber is so much more than a lumber store. Whether you're renovating a kitchen, bath, new floors, doors, or windows, Anderson Lumber has the quality and experts to treat your home right for the right price. Visit Anderson Lumber in Alcoa for all your home's needs, or shop over 67,000 items online at AndersonLumberCompany.com. Anderson Lumber, proud sponsor of Tennessee baseball. Go Vols!
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Vitello. Believe it or not, I've been told on occasion that I can get a little fired up out here. That may be true, but when it comes to getting fired up for the Vols, I say burn, baby, burn. Getting fired up at the game is a proud Tennessee tradition, and getting fueled up at Pilot has been a part of that tradition for over 60 years. That's why Pilot is the official pit stop of the Vols. Whether you're hitting the road or rolling up to the tailgate, Pilot brings the heat so you and your crew can bring home the win. See you out here.
This is Dr. Colby Stewart with Tennessee LASIK. It's been a privilege to partner with the Vols for over a decade. Tennessee LASIK has helped thousands improve their vision, including VFL greats Rajon Neal and Will Overstreet. Are you tired of wearing glasses or contact lenses? Visit tnlasik.com or call 966-9182 to schedule your free consultation today. Tennessee LASIK wants you to see the Vols in 2020.
You're listening to Tennessee Baseball on the Vol Network.
With Redmond Walsh, I'm John Wilkerson. To the top of the seventh we go. 8 runs, 8 hits for Tennessee, 2 runs, 3 hits for Cincinnati. You got to like trends, Redmond. With the exception of the 5th inning, anytime Marcus Phillips has gotten the first out, he's then gotten the next 2. So it's been 3 straight outs, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 6th innings. First pitch is swung on by Cannon Peebles. It'll be lifted foul out of play, first base side, and strike 1. Now it was 2 on to start the bottom of the 1st. It was 3 on to start the bottom of the 3rd. And then it was a leadoff single, bottom of the 6th. But once he's gotten the first out, 5 of his 6 innings, he's gotten 3 in a row. Cannon Peebles sends a slow roller to first. It'll be gloved. And then there's the toss by Coates to Shire covering. And that's 1 up, 1 down. Cannon Peebles ignited the 4-run 6th inning for Tennessee with a leadoff double. He's now 1-4 as he bounces out to first.
Yeah, Cannon Peebles look great, but to your point to Marcus, he's been so good tonight when he has not hurt himself. The walks had killed him early on, but he's really settled in, and we can't understate how great that slider's been all night.
Manny Marin looks for his first hit in this ball game. His first hit in the Knoxville Regional, a walk and a run scored last night in Tennessee's win over Miami, Ohio. Redhawks, by the way, were eliminated today, 14-13. Furious bottom of the 9th rally came up 1 run short with the winning run at second. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1 the count, 91 on the outside corner from the right-hander Brandon Shire. Gavin Keelan moves into the on-deck circle. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Marin. 1-2 the count. The right-hander misses high, check swing. They appeal to first. Ball 2 to the batter. Manny has hit it hard a couple of times tonight, just hadn't been rewarded for it.
And both the freshmen in this lineup have put together good at-bats and good swings and haven't been rewarded all weekend.
Fastball misses low and outside. Ball 3. 3-2. Had a hard grounder past the diving third baseman in the 2nd inning, but fantastic play by the shortstop deep in the hole. That was out number 1. The 3-2 is swung through for strike 3, and that's back-to-back outs to start the inning. Again, that's just the 2nd time that any Cincinnati pitcher has retired the first 2 that he's faced. But that is the first strikeout for Shire. He's retired all 4 that he's faced. Gavin Keelan, single and run scored in the 1st, single in the 2nd, triple run scored in the 4th, single run scored last inning. Left-handed batter against the right-hander. And the pitch, breaking ball. Right over the top, catches the upper part of the zone, outer part of the plate. 8 runs, 8 hits for the Vols. 2 runs, 3 hits for Cincinnati. 2 out, top of the 7th. Pitch, cut on, fouled away towards third. That was a curveball that was down and in, essentially right on Gavin's hands. With his 4-for-4 night, Keelan has raised his average from 354 to 368. Fastball misses high and outside, 1-2 to the Vols shortstop. Andrew Fisher would be next. Keelan looking to extend this top of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. Hooking, I should say, slicing out of play. Towards left.
Keelan trying to work down that left field line. Wide open. Everybody shifted to the right here, so he'd be running for days if he could get it down that line.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Tennessee has scored in 4 of its 6 team at-bats. Keelan trying to ignite a 2-out rally in this, the 7th. Swing and a miss. Pretty wicked curveball. First time Keelan has been retired tonight, and it's the first time Tennessee has been set down in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Time to stretch it out at Lindsey Nelson Stadium, Robert M. Lindsey Field. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 2. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Go ahead, name a more iconic trio. We'll wait with the door open and the coffee brewing. Because at First Watch, we're serving up all your brunch favorites and the best of the season, made to order every day from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Whether or not you start at the crack of dawn with us, we'll leave that up to you. Come visit us in your neighborhood or order online at firstwatch.com and on our app. First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
Homeowners, architects, and landscapers know that natural stone adds value and beauty to any project indoors and out. The experts at Tennessee Stone provide the highest quality natural stone products to make your dream a reality. Stop by Tennessee Stone on Clinton Highway. Browse their extensive inventory and imagine what your next outdoor fireplace, stone patio, or walkway will look like. Specializing in building stone, natural and manufactured thin veneers, landscape and hardscape stone. The possibilities are endless. Tennessee Stone on Clinton Highway and online at tenn-stone.com.
The Sports Animal.
Seventh inning stretch time. Tennessee leads 8-2. Volunteers about hit Cincinnati 8-3. The 7th inning stretch brought to you by Knoxville TBA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934. Marcus Phillips has thrown 96 pitches. He's hit the century mark twice. He threw 110 in his 7-inning complete game win against Florida as Tennessee run-ruled the Gators in that contest back on March 15th. Threw 100 pitches in the win at LSU to even the series, and the first pitch is a called strike to Christian Mitchell, the second baseman, and it's 0-1. Hitters 7, 8, and 9. Phillips has struck out 8. Ball lined in the air towards left. Ranging back is Bargo. He leaps at the fence, and that's a run back for Cincinnati. That ball just continued to carry, and it got into the first row of the porch. A line drive home run for Christian Mitchell, and that's run number 3 for Cincinnati. Bearcats have 4 home runs here in the Knoxville Regional. Previously, he had bounced out to second, flied out to right, but that's his 3rd home run of the season. 23rd run batted in. And Mitchell cuts Tennessee's lead to 5. Vols 8, Cincinnati 3, with the home run to start the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, Phillips with a slider right there. Actually got him out in front, but Mitchell just muscled that thing out to left and got one for the bad guys.
Charlie Niehaus is 0 for 2. And now Cannon Peebles has called time, and he's going to go out and talk to Marcus Phillips. infield will gather on the mound. There is activity in the pen. And now head coach Tony Vitello will make his way out to the mound. And that's going to be the ball game for Marcus Phillips. Six complete for Phillips. His longest outing since the victory at LSU last weekend in April. Got Tennessee off to a great start as the Vols won the opener at Arkansas with him leading the way on a Thursday. And then was Tennessee's first starter as he got the ball to start Wednesday in the first game for Tennessee at the SEC tournament. So the conversation on the mound continued until just now, and that's when Tony Vitello made the move to the bullpen. And there will be a second pitcher employed by Tennessee in tonight's game. Marcus Phillips will wait on the new arm to arrive on the mound so he can hand the ball to him. So it is time for a relief break. That's brought to you by our friends at Bevco Paving, Knoxville's paving specialist, providing quality and excellence for all your paving needs. That's Bevco Paving, paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for more than 30 years. Call 865-983-6455. That's 983. Hold on just a second. Here's the round of applause for Marcus Phillips as he makes his way to the dugout, as Tennessee will call on a right-hander out of the pen. That's Bevco Paving, 865-983-6455. I'd like to tell you about my good friends at Bevco Paving. Whether it's the parking lot that brings customers to your business or the driveway that brings you home, Bevco Paving will get you paved and sealed at an affordable price. That's why they're Knoxville's paving specialist. The Bevco team gets the job done right. From the free estimate to final product, they're ready to hit it out of the park for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball for 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving. Call today, 983-6455. Tennessee calls on junior right-hander number 33, A.J. Russell. A.J. played his high school ball in Franklin, Tennessee, out of Franklin High, 6'6", 223 pounds. Takes over in a ball game where there's a run in, nobody on, nobody out, 8-3, Tennessee, bottom of the seventh. On the season, A.J. is 2-1 with a 3.38 earned run average, making his 10th appearance, his 5th out of the bullpen. A.J.'s worked 18 2/3 innings, 16 hits, 10 runs, 7 earned. In 18 2/3, he has struck out 25. He's walked 7. Russell has allowed 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. Opponents hit .225 against A.J. Russell. Redmond, what are your thoughts on number 33? This has become quite a tandem for the Volunteers to have Phillips start and A.J. come in afterwards.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's the old Chad Dallas, John Hunley mix, but it's just awesome to see A.J. get progressively more healthy as the season goes on, and his last 2 outings have been very, very good. The fastball being more electric, jumping out of his hand, and getting a little bit better control of the slider. Texted me earlier about changeup and stuff like that, and the guy 3-pitch mix is going to be crucial for the Vols down the stretch.
He worked 2 scoreless at Arkansas, a part of Tennessee's 10-7 win in that Thursday game. Struck out 3, walked 2, did not allow a run. Against Alabama, took over in an inning where Alabama scored 5 runs to take a 6-5 lead, but then was outstanding once he got the last out in that inning. And the first pitch misses low, ball 1, as he will face shortstop Charlie Niehaus, right fielder Donovan Ford, and then back to the top of the order in third baseman Carrington Cross. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Niehaus, a ground ball to third to end the second. He struck out to end the fourth. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 3, bottom of the seventh. Another strike, this one on the outer part of the plate, and it's 1-2. Niehaus wears the number 19, a redshirt freshman from Westchester, Ohio. Russell misses upstairs with that pitch, 96 on the fastball. 2-2 to the batter. 8 runs, 8 hits for Tennessee, 3 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. Russell eyes the target set by Peebles. Pitch misses just outside, and that runs the count full, 3-2. Borderline pitch, awfully tough to take with a 2-2 count. Next pitch, outside and low, ball 4. And Niehaus, a threat to steal, will head to first.
AJ not missing by much right there, if at all. 3 pitches in very close locations, but the balls haven't been getting that outside corner much at all today.
So here is Donovan Ford. Right-handed batter. A walk, a stolen base, and a run scored in the third. Scored the first run for Cincinnati in those 2 runs in the third inning. Bearcats got on the board with the first man up in this inning, a solo home run that spelled the end for Marcus Phillips. Sweeping curveball, drops in for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Niehaus, the lead from first, sizable lead. He takes off for second. Pitches a strike, the throw down, not in time. Strike 2 to the batter, 0-2 the count. 20 is stolen base for Niehaus. Again, strike 2 to Ford. Ball still looking for the first out in this 7th inning. Fastball, called strike 3. Out number 1. A 3-pitch strikeout. That is the 9th recorded against Cincinnati. 1 down for Carrington Cross. Infield hit in the first, walk and a run scored in the third. Walked, was picked off by Phillips in the 5th. Right-handed batter against the right-hander, A.J. Russell for Tennessee. Pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Catcher Jack Natilli moves into the on-deck circle. Balls 8, Cincinnati 3. Runner takes off for third. Throw down. Not in time. Throw to third. Short hop Marin, but he gloved it, made a good swipe tag. Slide was to the outfield side of third, and so that's 2 stolen bases for Niehaus.
And the stat sheet's going to hurt Peebles, but, man, the release and separation for him has been great tonight. Some great throws on the money and quick getting it out. Just some fast runners for Cincinnati.
Count 1-1. Pitch misses just outside. 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed batter against the right-hander, A.J. Russell. Tennessee looking for out number 2, bottom of the 7th. Balls lead 8-3. Runner at third for Cincinnati. Fastball, we'll say it was high. Outer part of the plate. 3-1 to Cross. Russell kicks and delivers. Outside, ball 4. That's the 3rd time that Cross has walked in this game. Russell has walked 2 of the 3 that he's faced. To reiterate, he's not missing by much. And Frank Anderson making his way to the mound. And a word or two for the home plate umpire as he makes his way out. Solo home run for Christian Mitchell. Line drive into the front row of the porch. A.J. Russell took over for Marcus Phillips. Lost Niehaus on a payoff pitch. The shortstop has stolen 2 bases to get to third. Donovan Ford called out on strikes for out number 1 in the inning. And then Carrington Cross able to work a walk. Natilli, a walk in the first, an RBI single in the third. He struck out in the 5th. Right-handed batter against the right-hander. Tennessee would love to turn 2. First pitch misses low and outside, gets past the catcher, and a run will come in. Breaking ball. Got away from Peebles, and so it's ball 1 to the batter. Run scores from third. Now another runner at second. That takes the double play, the conventional double play, off the board, and Tennessee's lead is now 8-4.
Yeah, that cuts the lead in half, and for the Vols, it's, again, self-inflicted mistakes. A pass ball there, 2 walks before that. The Vols are not helping themselves out.
1-0 the count. Pitch by Russell. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. 94 on that offering. It is a passed ball that has been charged against Peebles. So now it's Cross, the runner at second. Huge lead. And they're going to say a balk by Russell. And so Cross will be advanced to third. What happened there?
Yeah, he just flinched a little bit. Cross has been hopping all night. Got really out there. Curley kind of broke to the bag, and A.J. just flinched just enough.
1-1 the count. 1 out. A potential third run in this inning. A 5th run in the ball game is 90 feet away. Fastball. A strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2. A.J. Russell eyes the target set by Cannon Peebles. Sets up on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A big second out for the Big Orange. 1 more out to get here in the home half of the 7th. 2 strikeouts for Russell. And here is Quentin Coates. Single last inning to start the bottom of the 6th. Called out on strikes in the 3rd. Swing and a miss for strike 3 in the 1st. Ground ball, sharply struck, foul of 3rd. That one went screaming past his teammate. And foul ground for strike 1. Able to turn on that pitch. 0-1 the count. A.J. works the fastball. 90 to 97. A slider and a change are part of his operation. And again, Cross jumping around at third base. Trying to be quite the pain in the neck. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 to the batter. Tennessee fans to their feet. Right-handed batter for Cincinnati. The right-hander, A.J. Russell for Tennessee. Here's the 0-2. Called strike on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the bottom of the 7th. It's 2 for the Bearcats. 2 runs, 1 hit, a man left at third. We move to the 8th. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4. This is Tennessee Baseball.
Life is busy. Work, family, responsibilities. What if college fit your schedule? At Roan State, we make education work for adults like you with flexible online, in-person, and hybrid classes. Learn on your schedule from anywhere. Affordable degrees designed to help you advance your career or start something new, all while balancing your busy life. At Roan State, it's students first. Your goals, your schedule, your time. Get started today at roanstate.edu.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Sports Animal.
Tennessee carried a 6-run lead into the bottom of the 7th, 2 runs for Cincinnati. So we move to the top of the 8th. Volunteers would love to push that advantage back out. 8 runs, 8 hits for the Big Orange. Again, the visitors in this matchup. Cincinnati will bat last. 4 runs, 4 hits for the Bearcats. It'll be first baseman Andrew Fisher, center fielder Hunter Ensley, and left fielder Dalton Bargo against Brandon Shire. Was able to get his team out of Tennessee's 4-run 6th inning. He did allow a sacrifice fly, so an inherited runner scored, but he has retired all 5 that he's faced, including the first Bearcats pitcher to get Gavin Keelan. Andrew Fisher has driven in 3 in this ball game, and he takes a pitch down and in for ball 1. Right-handed batter, starts him off with a curveball, I should say. Right-handed pitcher working to the left-handed hitting, Andrew Fisher.
And Shire's been great so far tonight, but Andrew Fisher wants to get the lads here in Knoxville, Tennessee fired up with a big swing to start this inning off.
Bearcats load up the right side of the infield. The 1-0. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Walk and a run scored in the first. Struck out in the second. RBI ground ball in the 4th. 2-run double and a run scored in the 6th. Catcher pops to the outside part of the plate. Fastball, a strike on the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Andrew Fisher, Hunter Ensley, Dalton Bargo. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4. Top of the 8th. Pitch by Shire. Check swing. Pitch low. They appeal to third. 3-1. Andrew, after he checked his swing, just spun right out of the batter's box. Turned on his heel. And now makes his way back in. 92 on that fastball by Shire.
Fisher does his own little Soto shuffle. Maybe the Fisher flop.
Three-one line into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. Once again, he's found the gap. Racing around first, digging for second. And it's a slide for the double to start the top of the 8th. Back-to-back doubles for Andrew Fisher. He's got 16 on the season. And he sets the table for the Tennessee 8. It's hit number 9 for the Volunteers. Hunter Ensley, the first chance to drive in his teammate. The first ball to reach against Shire is none other than Andrew Fisher.
And Andrew Fisher continuing what he's done all year, just hammering balls to the right side of the field, getting his pitch, and finding the gap out there in right center.
Ensley, a walk and a run scored in the 6th. Walked in the 1st. He's flied to right. He's bounced to third. And he looks at strike 1, lower part of the zone, outside corner. Eight runs, 9 hits for Tennessee. The lead 4 for the Big Orange. Ensley shows bunt. Pitch misses low. Skittered away momentarily from the catcher, Natili. Andrew holds his spot at second. Third baseman Cross hanging out. next to his base. We'll see if Tennessee sticks with a chance to bunt. There's a ground ball to third. Throw over in time. The first move was to look Fisher back to the bag at second, and so that's out number one. 5-3 is the first out in the eighth. And here's Dalton Bargo. Walked in the sixth. Looking for his first hit in this game. Had a run batted in and a run scored in last night's win over Miami, Ohio. Left-handed batter against the right-hander Shire. Takes a strike on the inside corner. It's a fastball to begin, and it's 0-1. Dean Curley moves into the on-deck circle. Fisher, the walking lead from second against the left-handed batter, the third baseman playing well off the line. Pitch skips into the catcher. Natili keeps it in front of him. It's 1-1.
And Natili's done a great job tonight behind the plate, just keeping things in front of him, limiting the balls from moving up some bases.
Vols lead by 4. A chance to add to that total with Andrew Fisher at second, one out. Pitch hit high and foul out of play towards left. Strike two to Dalton Bargo. 1-2 the count to Tennessee's left fielder and cleanup hitter. Dalton hitting .296, 14 home runs, 14 doubles. His run batted in last night was his 40th this year. Swings through that fastball for strike three. Effective pitch by Shire. And after the leadoff double, he has set down the next two. That's the third strikeout for the right-hander. And here's Dean Curley. Four runs batted in for the Tennessee sophomore. 2-run single in the first, solo home run in the third. A bases-loaded walk in the sixth. He's the last Tennessee hitter to face Shire for the first time. Big hole on the right side of the infield. First pitch is a fastball that misses outside, and it's 1-0. Vols 8, Cincinnati 4. 2 out, runner at second, top of the eighth inning. Breaking ball started high, caught the outside corner, and it's 1-1. 46 runs batted in for Curley. The home run for Dean, a new personal best with his 13th this season. Outfield plays him around towards right. A lot of room down the left field line. Swinging a foul ball. First base side. Strike two to the batter. 1-2 the count. Curley checks out of the box, now back in. Pitch by Shire. Misses in. 2-2. 93 on that fastball. Dean taps home plate. Ready once more. Check a second. Pitch on its way. Outside ball 3. That runs the count full. Reese Chapman would get a turn. If Curley can extend this top of the eighth inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. First base open. But Fisher will be on the go on contact. Fastball. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. He hangs on for the strikeout. A bark or two from Natili towards Curley. And that ends the inning. A leadoff double. But Shire gets the next 3. No runs, a hit. A man left at second. We move to the bottom of the eighth. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4.
Hey folks, it's Jake from Rusty Wallacey of Knoxville on Callahan Drive. When you're looking to make your next car purchase, think about these things. Rusty Wallace Kia's fantastic selection. We've got more cars on the ground than we've had in years. Think about the incredible warranty with our exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. And think about the excellent service before, during, and after the sale. You'll get it all when you choose Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
Sun, fun, and tires that keep up with your best adventures. Get ready for summer, Michelin style. Between May 15th and June 17th, shop Fleet Tire and get up to $60 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 or more new Michelin passenger or light truck tires totaling $900 or more. Tire purchases totaling $899 or less get $40. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire on East Woodland Avenue.
The Sports Animal.
We head to the bottom of the 8th. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4. I'm John Wilkerson with Redmond Walsh. And why don't we go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification, 10 seconds for a station ID from Learfield. This is the Ball Network.
This is WNML-FM Friendsville, WNML-AM Knoxville, a Cumulus station, your home for University of Tennessee sports.
Eight runs, 9 hits for Tennessee, 4 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. It'll be left fielder Cal Sepsic, the designated hitter Tommy O'Connor, and center fielder Derek Pitts due up against A.J. Russell, and the first pitch is a fastball that misses outside. Russell struck out 3 batters in the 3 outs he recorded in the 8th. He also walked 2. That pitch misses outside to the right-handed batter, and it's 2-0. Sepsic, fly ball to center in the 1st, sac fly and a run batted in the 3rd, another fly ball out in the 6th. Pitch popped up, fouled out of play, and that is strike 1. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Cincinnati. Sepsic, 42 runs batted in now. He's got 7 home runs. Pitch in, ball 3. Defensive change for Tennessee. Ariel Antigua will go into the 5 spot in the order for Tennessee. He's now at short. Gavin Keelan has moved from short to second. Here's the 3-1. Popped up, fouled away again, first base side. 3-2 to the batter. Tennessee led 3-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. Cincinnati got 2 runs. Ball's got another one very next inning. Ball driven in the air towards center field. Ranging in towards right center is Hunter Ensley in front of Reese Chapman. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1.
Good response right there from A.J. Not getting that right-hand side of the plate, but work the 2-1, work back, got to fly out to center. That's what you got to do here. In a tight ball game, 8-4, hey, every out is important.
Left-handed batter, O'Connor. He has struck out twice and flied out to left. Tennessee will load up the right side of the infield. He shows bunt, takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. So Antigua moves over to the other side of second. Second baseman Gavin Keelan now in shallow right, and it's a deep drop at first as Andrew Fisher guards the line. Fastball fouled away at home plate, strike 2 to O'Connor, 0-2 the count. Manny Marin, Tennessee's third baseman, playing where the shortstop normally is, and where Manny has played when he lined up at short for Tennessee on a handful of occasions this year. Pitch misses just low as they work outer part of the plate. Right-handed pitcher working to left-handed batter, the 5-hitter, and DH, Tommy O'Connor. Pitch swung on and fouled away. It remains 1-2. Actually, they say it was. Oh, the ball pops out of Fisher's glove. I thought it was a foul ball. They said it was a swing and a miss for strike 3. Ball went to the backstop. Runner advances to first. Strong throw by Peebles, but on the reach by Fisher, it popped out of his glove. And so it looks like it's a strikeout and a wild pitch. And so no out recorded. A runner at first for Cincinnati. They're calling it a muffed throw or a muffed catch by Fisher. And so that is a 4th strikeout for Russell, but there's no put out. So it is a runner at first. Pitch shows bunt, pulls the bat back. And that's strike 1 to the center fielder.
Yeah, always a weird play there. I was with you, John. I thought it was a foul ball to the backstop, but people kind of jumped out of it like he didn't touch anything.
So it is E3. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Russell. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. One out, runner at first. Bottom of the 8th, Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4. AJ delivers. Just misses outside. Thought he had the corner. 1-2 to the batter.
AJ keeps working that side, but home plate umpire Wilson Rayner just is not giving it tonight.
Pitts has struck out twice, and he's bounced out to the shortstop. A spin and a fire to first, and O'Connor is back to the bag. He is 6 for 6 stealing bases. Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4, 1 out, runner at first. Bottom of the 8th. Pitch again, tails away. 2-2. Cannon Peebles, a couple of steps out from behind the plate. Just reminding the infield of the circumstance and the situation. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first. 1 out. AJ winds and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is a 5th strikeout for Russell, and there are 2 down in the inning. Christian Mitchell lined a home run into the front row of the porch last inning. And he's flied out to right, and he's bounced out to second. Tennessee looking for the last out in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is popped up. Is it playable? Backpedaling is Fisher. Andrew calls for it. And in fair territory, I believe all that matters is he caught it. Out number 3. So just a little blip on the radar. No runs, no hits, an error. 1 man left after 8. It's Tennessee 8, Cincinnati 4.
Like the Diamond Vols, Fox Moving and Storage is moving at a championship level. Whether it's local or long distance, large or small, give one of Tennessee's premier moving companies a call. With offices in Knoxville, Nashville, Chattanooga, and the Tri-Cities, Fox Moving and Storage has you covered across Big Orange Country with experienced, trained professional movers for your home, office, or condo. Get your move on with Fox Moving and Storage, a proud supporter of Tennessee baseball.
From day one, 30 years ago, when the first recycling bin was rolled into UT Games, it's been about the environment. And from day one, Eastman and its good sports partners have led the way. From the first cups collected to today's molecular recycling, a lot has changed. Thankfully, these great corporate citizens have not. Thanks to Eastman Waste Connections, UT Sustainability, and Food City. From day one, good sports always give back.
Here at the Tennessee Lottery Center for Game-Changing Fun, experts from all over the state are working around the clock to push the boundaries of big wins. And today, we are proud to say we've done it with Multiplier Instant Games. These groundbreaking tickets are engineered with chances to win up to $1 million. That's a whole lot of innovation. So discover the exponential fun of Multiplier Instant Games today. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
You're listening to Vol Network coverage of Tennessee baseball with the voice of the baseball Vols, John Wilkerson.
We are through 8 innings. We go to the top of the 9th. Tennessee, the visiting team in this matchup. 8 runs, 9 hits, an error for the Big Orange. 4 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. Reese Chapman, a run batted in. He's 0 for 2. A swing and a miss at a curveball down and in. Right-handed pitcher, too, the left-handed batter. Struck out twice against the lefty, the starter, O'Connor. Walked against the southpaw before he exited. And then a sac fly and a run batted in as part of Tennessee's 4-run 6th inning. Fastball pops the leather, but misses outside, and it's 1-1. Reese Chapman, Levi Clark, Cannon Peebles due up, as the Vols would love to push this lead beyond one big swing. Ground ball towards short. Up with it. Over to first is Niehaus, and that'll be out number 1. So once again, hitters 6, 7, and 8 due up. This update brought to you by your local Ag Pro John Deere dealers in Tennessee, your home team for all your equipment needs. 6-3 is how you score the first out in this inning, the top of the 9th. And Shire has retired 9 of the 10 that he's faced. Leadoff double last inning for Andrew Fisher, and he was stranded at second. Levi Clark thinking long distance with that big rip. Strike 1 as he swung through the fastball. Levi walks in the first and third innings, has flied to right, and he's popped to second. 0 for 2 as he looks for his first hit in the Knoxville Regional. Takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
It's going to be tough. The senior Shire has looked fantastic since coming into this game, and outside of a Fisher hit, none of the Vols have been too close to barreling anything up.
Catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. Pitch misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shire thought he had strike 3 as he had turned and was starting to begin his circle around the back of the mound. 1-2 to the Tennessee designated hitter, Levi Clark. Swing and a slow roller, foul towards the dugout, holding the Bearcats. It remains 1-2. 9 home runs for Levi Clark. 32 runs batted in. Average at .304. Every infielder for the Bearcats playing deep. Fastball lined in the air towards center field. Towards left field. That'll get down for a hit. Second safety for Tennessee against Shire. And how about Levi Clark? Popped out to second the first time he faced the right-hander. Battled and drops a liner into left. And it's a 1-out base runner for the Big Orange in Cannon Peebles.
And that's one of the situations where, hey, when you do good things happen. Levi, great at-bats all night. Rewarded right there with a single.
Looks like a pinch runner will take over. Jay Abernathy enters the game. Makes his first appearance in the Knoxville Regional. Freshman wears the number 8. Hometown, Ackworth, Georgia. Cannon Peebles hits from the left side against the right-hander. Takes a breaking ball up for ball 1. A double to start the 6th. That was Tennessee's biggest inning. 4 runs in that frame. Tennessee built an 8-2 lead. It's now 8-4. 1 out, runner at first, top of the 9th. Fastball misses in, 2-0.
As you said, Abernathy, Ackworth, Georgia. You can't mention Ackworth and not mention VFL Pete Durkay.
That's right. The legendary Pete Durkay. Had about 6 different gloves. Could line up anywhere you wanted him to. A throw over. Jay wears the number 8. Can play the outfield or the infield. 5'10", 177 pounds. Abernathy gets into his 51st game. Shares the team lead. 8 stolen bases. He's 8 for 11. Throw to first. They might have had him leaning the other way on a quick move by Shire. Cannon Peebles ahead in the count 2-0. 1 for 4 in this game. Robbed of a run-scoring base hit on a great diving catch by Pitts in center. Abernathy takes off for second base. That ball is going to be lined over the left fielder's head. Abernathy's going to race to third. Cannon Peebles will cheat and follow the open path to second. That ball was ripped past the left fielder. I thought for a moment that Sepsic had a chance to catch it, but boy, it was by him in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and Sepsic took one step in, and it was just enough to get over him. Peebles has hit some balls very hard this weekend, and that one is not an exception.
So now the infield in for the Bearcats. And it will be another double for Peebles, as he was thinking 2 bags out of the box. He's got 4 hits in the regional, and all are doubles. Manny Marin swings and sends a screamer foul towards third against a drawn-in infield. So a ground ball to short to start, a double to left after. Abernathy at third, Peebles at second, 1 out, Manny Marin. This would be a perfect opportunity for his first hit in the NCAA tournament. Catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. Again, a swing and a foul ball. This one straight back. 91 on the heater from Shire, and it's now 0-2. 8 runs, 11 hits for Tennessee. 4 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. Balls would love to build on the lead before going to the bottom of the 9th. Peebles at second, Abernathy at third, and timeout Manny Marin as he goes over to chat quickly with Gavin Keelan in the on-deck circle. Little extra adhesive, better grip on the bat handle. Couple of foul balls for strikes 1 and 2. Right-handed batter against the right-hander out of the pen, Brandon Shire of the Bearcats. Ground ball past the second baseman. It gets off of his glove into center field. 1 run will score. Another comes in. Marin will be tagged out at second, but he gets the job done. A 2-run single, and it's Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 4. Marin brings in runs 19 and 20 for him this year, his first as a Volunteer. Tried to stretch it into a 2-base hit and out on the play. But it's Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 4. 2 out, bases empty for Gavin Keelan.
Yeah, John, as we were talking about, the 2 freshmen have put great swings on it. Started the rally right here in the 9th inning. Levi with a single, Peebles with a rocket to left, and then Manny Marin with another single to score 2.
Let's see. Tony Vitello, I think, wants a review on the tag at second. Or does he? I think he's hot about something or frustrated. But there was a stoppage in play, and I think it is just going to be play on. 10 runs, 12 hits for Tennessee. 4 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. Pitch misses low. Ball 1. Gavin tonight is 4 for 5. Single and a run scored in the first. Singled again in the second. Triple run scored in the fourth. Single run scored in the sixth. He struck out in the 7th to prove he is mortal. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and in from the right-hander to the left-handed batter. 1-1 the count. The triple, his 4th. Tennessee as a team has 9. Bearcats load up the right side of the infield. Pitch popped up. Second baseman, or I should say the shortstop, drops into shallow left center, and he will make the catch, and that will bring the inning to a close. Tennessee Volunteers get a couple of big insurance runs in the top of the ninth. It's 2 runs, 3 hits, nobody left. We move to the bottom of the ninth. It's Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 4. This is Tennessee Baseball.
There's no doubt the Vols play with a lot of heart. At Covenant Health, we do too. In fact, our healthcare team is the strongest in East Tennessee, treating more hearts with the best results, getting you back in the game faster. Whether that's work, family, or your life's next big play. Because your heart doesn't just beat for you, it beats for the people and moments that matter most. Covenant Health gives you more than care. We give you strength. Covenant Health Heart. Let our strength be yours.
Nothing makes sports better than mouth-watering food. Drive down Sutherland Avenue or Lovell Road. Pull over to that fresh, amazing smell coming from Gus's world-famous fried chicken, and you'll find that out for a fact. Gus's still fries chicken the way it was meant to be, using their proprietary 50-year-old recipe out of Mason, Tennessee. It's so good that GQ magazine named Gus's one of the top 10 meals worth flying for in the U.S. If you love fried chicken, and what Vol fan doesn't, you have to try Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Game day packs and catering available. Open 7 days a week.
The Sports Animal.
Tennessee looks for 3 outs and a date against the sole survivor from tomorrow's noon contest. It's a 6-run lead for the Big Orange. 10 runs, 12 hits, and an error. 4 runs, 4 hits for Cincinnati. For the Bearcats, they will turn the lineup over. 8, 9, and 1 are the spots due up. Shortstop, Charlie Niehaus. Right fielder, Donovan Ford. And then third baseman, Carrington Cross. Niehaus was the first batter to face A.J. Russell, and he looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. He worked a walk, stole second, stole third, scored the second run in the 2-run 7th. That ball lined in the air towards left. Going back is Bargo on the track. He'll reach up, make the catch. He had about 5-6 feet before he got to the wall, so plenty of room. That's out number 1.
Yeah, that one had me holding my breath just a little bit, John, off the bat.
Well, it looked like Mitchell's that it just kept carrying.
I thought that ball was hit better than Mitchell's. It's deceiving out here sometimes, but the sun has come down. The wind's not as bad, so the field plays tricks on you sometimes.
Tennessee 2 outs away. Right-handed batter against Russell. First pitch. Pretty. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Walk, stolen base, run scored in the second. Fouled out to first. First man up in the 5th, called out on strikes. He was the first batter retired by A.J. Russell. Fastball, ground ball towards short. Backhanded by Antigua. Long throw to first. A leaping grab by Fisher. Tried to go with the swipe tag, but the throw a bit wide, and the runner is safe. Antigua knew he had to get some mustard on that thing. Reared back, and again, the throw sailed on him, so it's E6 instead of out number 2. And it's 1 on, 1 out as the Bearcats get back to the top of the order.
And you know Coach Martinez isn't going to be happy with that one. He teaches his guys, hey, deep in the hole, let's miss low with that thing. Give our first baseman a chance.
Ball lined in the air towards left. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Into the corner it goes. Sliding in safely at third. It's a double for Cross. And just like that, instead of 2 out, base is empty. It's 1 out. Runner at third, runner at second. Cross turned on that. He's 2 for 5 in this ball. He's 2 for 2. Tennessee has not been able to retire him. So for him, it's his 10th double of the year. It's a 6-run lead for Tennessee. There's 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And Cannon Peebles is going to make his way out to the mound to perhaps break any momentum Cincinnati has at the plate.
Yeah, just to go up there and it, AJ. Hey, we have a 6-run lead, up 10-4. Hey, these two guys on the field right now don't matter that much. Go out there, attack this hitter at the plate, get us 2 more outs.
Natili struck out to end the 5th. That was after the perfect pick by Phillips for a big second out against the man at second, Cross. Struck out again against Russell as out number 2 in the 7th. Walked in the 1st, RBI single in the 3rd. 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for Tennessee, 4 runs, 5 hits for Cincinnati. Ford is the runner at 3rd. Cross is the man at 2nd. And here's the first pitch. Fouled away for strike 1 to the catcher, Natili. 9 home runs, 52 runs batted in, 1 for 3 in this game. Tennessee will gladly trade a run for an out. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Wonderful location by AJ. Peebles sets the target. Roughly the same location. Time asked for by the third base coach and granted by the third base umpire. AJ was into his motion. And so third base coach, head coach, and batter are convening over near the dugout. It's the 2-hitter in the lineup. Catcher Jack Natili, the RBI leader for Cincinnati. 1 out, 2 in scoring position, bottom of the 9th. Pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't bite. Russell again. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a foul ball off the end of the bat right towards the Tennessee dugout. It remains 1-2. Everybody back deep on the infield for Tennessee. Outfield straight away. Russell. Into his windup. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's out number 2. Ball's an out away. 6 strikeouts for Russell. Here is Quentin Coates, called out on strikes against AJ in their lone meeting in the 7th. He's 1 for 4, a single. Takes a pitch upstairs for ball 1, pitch high. Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 4, 2 out. Bearcats with runner 2nd and 3rd. Russell. Pitch misses just away. 2-0. Coates awaits. Strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Outer part of the plate. Just above the knees. First baseman for the Bearcats. Quick step out of the box. Now back in. Russell, the high leg kick. Gets a swing and a miss. Strike 2. A strike away from bringing the curtain down on the Cats. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Russell, the pitch. Gets by him, a soft liner back towards the mound. Everybody's going to be safe. A run scores, and the game continues. It was just a soft liner, ball off the bat. got under the glove of Russell with every infielder playing deep. A.J. was the only one that had a chance to make a play. So it will be an infield hit. A run scores. It's Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 5, and it's runners on the corners.
Always a tough one right there as a pitcher when you feel like you beat a guy, you almost jam him just a little bit, and he just finds a hole in the infield right there. Tough play.
Ford scores the unearned run. Pitch lined in the air towards right. And that's a fair ball tucked inside the line. Another run will score for Cincinnati. They're sending the runner around third. They're going to hold him there. Throw gets to Ariel Antigua. It is an RBI double. Sepsic goes opposite field. And it's now 2 runs in for Cincinnati. And runners second and third. It's Tennessee 10, Bearcats 6. Still an out to get. Run batted in, number 43. And here is Tommy O'Connor. He struck out last inning, reached on a pass ball. And now Tony Vitello is going to go out. And I think he's going to call on a left-hander. So a fly ball to left. An error against the second batter. A double, a strikeout. And just like that, it's 2 runs in. Big that Tennessee scored 2 runs top half of this inning. So it will be a call to the bullpen. So you've had a double by Cross. Infield hit for a run batted in for Coates. Double by Sepsic. And it's 2 in scoring position. And Tennessee makes a call to the bullpen looking for the last out in this bottom of the 9th. It's time for a relief break brought to you by our friends at Bevco Paving, Knoxville's paving specialist, providing quality and excellence for all your paving needs. Call 865-983-6455. That's 983-6455. With all this crazy weather, parking lots, driveways, and roads have really taken a beating. My good friends at Bevco Paving can repave, patch, or seal your damaged asphalt at an affordable price. The team at Bevco has been paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for over 30 years. From your free estimate to the finished product, Bevco will hit a home run for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball and get 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving, 983-6455. The DH, a left-handed batter, Tommy O'Connor, is the man due up. And so Tennessee calls on redshirt sophomore, number 25, left-hander Brandon Arvidsson. 6'5", 215 pounds from Dripping Springs, Texas. Was first at Texas A&M, then San Jacinto Junior College, and then on to Tennessee. Was remarkable in the Volunteers' win at the SEC tournament against Texas. Arvidsson on the season is 2-0 with a 3.69 earned run average, making his 27th appearance, his 25th out of the pen. It's the second most by any Tennessee pitcher. 31 2/3 innings, 22 hits, 18 runs, 13 earned. In 31 2/3, he has struck out 56. He's walked 17. Brandon has allowed 2 doubles, 3 home runs. Opponents hit 190 against Brandon Arvidsson. The runs scored are unearned, but again, that doesn't matter. The lead is 4 for Tennessee, and with runners second and third, this will bring the tying run into the on-deck circle. O'Connor, the 5 spot in the lineup. Derek Pitts, the center fielder. If the game continues.
I believe we're getting a pinch hitter right here.
It is another left-handed batter. So it is number 15, Corey Klingenbeck. It's lefty versus lefty. First pitch, he shows bunt. Wow, ruled a ball on the outside part of the plate. A redshirt senior, a catcher, a switch hitter. He's hitting from the left side against the left-hander. 5'10", 195 pounds from Cincinnati. Played at Walters State before making his way to the Bearcats. Shows bunt. Pitch low, 2-0. Runners second and third. First base is open. Hitting .268 for the season, appearing in his 33rd game. Has one sacrifice hit this season. He has shown bunt twice and taken 2 pitches outside the zone. Ball drops in for a letter-high strike, and it's 2-1. Arvidsson comes straight over the top with his delivery. The action 12-6 on the curveball, meaning it breaks straight down. Here's the 2-1. Batter shows bunt. He went after it. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Pitch was lower part of the zone. He went down to try and get it and then act as if he didn't offer. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Tennessee a strike away, looking for out number 3 to end the ball game. Pitch swung through for strike 3. The throw down. That's it. That's the inning. That's the ball game. And Tennessee will play for the Knoxville Regional tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Tough customers from Cincinnati. In the bottom of the 9th, it was 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 men left. But for the 45th time this season, Tennessee says hello win column. The final score from Lindsey Nelson Stadium, Robert M. Lindsey Field, Tennessee 10, Cincinnati 6. This is Tennessee baseball.
Automobile accidents occur every day across the state of Tennessee. Your drive to work or just a quick trip to the market can turn into a life-altering event. If you're injured as a result of another driver, let McKinnish Law Group fight for the compensation you deserve. Their experienced attorneys handle everything from medical bills to lost wages. They're here to make sure you're not alone, and you don't have to settle for less. When life throws you the unexpected, trust McKinnish Law Group to stand by your side. Visit McKinnishLaw.com today and let them fight for your future.
Spring is sprung in Knoxville, and it's time to step outside with New Balance. Discover the perfect fit with New Balance shoes. Whether you're hitting the trails, strolling the park, New Balance has shoes designed for comfort and style. Check out the fashionable 574 and 327 models, perfect for any spring outfit. Or if you're ready to run, try the 880s or the all-new design 1540 for the ultimate in performance. Visit New Balance Knoxville Today Suburban Shopping Center just west of Westtown Mall. Get outside and enjoy these warmer days with New Balance.
If you're a die-hard sports fan looking to add some magic to your collection, look no further than Sports Treasures, Knoxville's oldest and most trusted sports card and memorabilia store for 35 years at 4819 North Broadway in Fountain City. From exclusive events like meet and greets and trading card tournaments, it'll all bring out the competitor in you. Visit Sports Treasures today or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Collect the memories, cherish the moments only at Sports Treasures, your ultimate sports collector's destination.
For 50 years, King Cleaners has been the leader of dry cleaning in Knoxville, with next-day service still available Monday through Thursday. Convenient locations, Kingston Pike and Bearden, and in Farragut. Alterations, wedding gown cleaning and preservation, plus pickup and delivery service twice a week. King Cleaners is committed to professional cleaning. They guarantee to provide you the first-rate quality and service that you expect. Family-owned for 50 years. There is none better. King